After 10 games of the regular season, it is now time to start off the UPSL Arizona Conference Playoffs. And starting it off is the regular season champs FC Arizona as they host SC Union Maricopa Raiders in the third matchup between these two teams this year. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ahirson Hassan. Thanks for tuning in to this radio stream of FC Arizona Soccer live here from Campo Verde High School in Gilbert, Arizona. FC Arizona rolls into this game 25 points upon their 10 games, including 2 wins against SC Union Maricopa, a 1-0 win on the road at Glendale on September 24th, and exactly 3 weeks ago picking up a 3-0 win here at Campo Verde. An interesting matchup, an interesting showing as we see both teams on the pitch. SC Union Maricopa in the huddle, going with the maroon tops, black shorts, and black socks today, and FC Arizona outside of their starting 11 pick as they will be going with the checkered white and navy blue tops, navy blue shorts, and navy blue socks. An interesting starting lineup today for FC Arizona. A lot of the guys remaining from that win on the side and a few others in the huddle as well. Taking a look at the starting players, we'll take a look at FC Arizona first, and of course it's none other than Marco Afonso, the South African who has bagged 11 goals to start off this season and has done a great job in the attacking front as well. SC Union Maricopa on the other side, led by John Zapata, who has 4 goals down the side, as SC Union Maricopa, despite having 2 games against FC Arizona, the regular season champs, have yet to score a goal against them, either home or away. Both of them in the huddles, and they will break huddle here at Campo Verde High School, about 6:04 Arizona time, as we take a look here at the weather here in Gilbert, Arizona. A cool 60 degrees with chances to go cooler, looking at around 56 when you end it out. Few of the players going with the long sleeves underneath the short sleeve kits as Marco Afonso stands in the center circle. FC Arizona playoff campaign, fall 2023 season, all awaiting the ref's whistle right now. Winner will play either PSCFC or Coronado Athletic next week as we're underway here from Campo Verde High School. FC Arizona rolling from left to right as SC Union Maricopa goes from right to left. Starts off on the far side of the pitch, as the scene out will be a throw-in for SC Union Maricopa on that right-hand side. Looks like SC Union might go with seems like a 4-2-3-1 in times, could switch towards a 4-4-2 as it's clipped forward. A little shove through the back on the Union Maricopa player, and it will be a free kick. As we're just a few seconds into this one. Already a dangerous chance here for the visitors. It will be set up here for the free kick. I do apologize if I do miss some numbers. Did get the lineups for SC Union Maricopa just moments before kickoff and before we had the pregame festivities draw to a close. 3 men in the wall for FC Arizona. On the right flank, this one whipped in, dribbled in low, a redirecting shot, but it will be an easy collect there for Christopher Thomas, FC Arizona's netminder. Got a few players there rolling into the box, including number 50, who was trying to make that play over there. Thomas will go for the high boot as it rolls towards the right-hand side, bouncing down the side towards the left back, and it goes down the side there. Trying to get to it was Isaac Barreno and Afonso. Afonso able to play it off of number 44 of SC Union Maricopa. Throw in for FC Arizona, right side of the pitch, about 25 or so yards out from goal, and Afonso will leave that one off for Luis Martinez. Short throw-in as it's dinked again towards the right. A little miscommunication between Martinez and what seemed to be Luis Gallego, or actually might have been Isaac Borreno. Nonetheless, SC Union Maricopa trying to play this towards the middle. Gabriel Waters couldn't get a touch to it as it's tapped toward Afonso again on the right-hand side, trying to play through towards Barreno, dashing there towards the edge of the box, at least when it comes to longitude. Barreno going end line. Barreno with a low cross into the box, skipping towards the back post, a shot, but it was called offside in the build-up. Goal kick for SC Union Maricopa. Seems like we're now in what I would seem to be the second or third minute possibly. Going out towards the right again for SC Union, trying to go down that side now against towards the middle, one back by the host. It goes towards Barreno now. On the right hash as he plays it back towards, it seems like Martinez, playing that right back spot. Off the flick, going down, free kick. Smart move there. It seemed like it was Luis Gallegos. Indeed it was. So free kick for FC Arizona. Alenga Msenguchi around there alongside Marco Afonso. Afonso will let that one go, and Msenguchi will be the one to take it. Just within the right hash, about 53 yards out from goal. Just looking out for some options. Just looking there, just clip it there. Trying to send it towards Angel Reyes. A high boot with the left, but he couldn't keep it in play. Throw in, and once again, possession back towards SC Union Maricopa. Again, we thank you for tuning in on this Sunday night. Winner plays either PSC or Coronado next Sunday. If FC Arizona were to win, it would be here at Campo Verde. If it's Union Maricopa to win, then the game would be at the winner of that match. So either PSC, which would be out in El Mirage, or Coronado, which would be in Sierra Vistas. This one's played through, picked off by Reyes. It's FC Arizona trying to withstand some early chances from the visitors. Rolling out towards the side again, a tap back there by Takuri, or rather Orduño, as it's now with Tarek Salama in the back line. Salama from the defensive third, looking for the clip forward on the right. That one will sail past the benches and out for another Maricopa throw-in. SC Union Maricopa currently on a 4-game road trip right now, which has included all losses, all of which to teams that could play. As here comes 50 down the side, tries to center it towards the middle. Reyes able to pick it off inside the 18 as he just plays a glider forward. Now again towards the side, 50 with a tap to 29 with 38, a shot, and it's saved by Thomas. Right down the middle, and Thomas read the play, going to his knees to corral that one. Thomas able to pick that one up, and he'll just lay it off towards Salama. Salama will lift this high into the air, looking forward towards Afonso. Afonso unable to bring it down upon first touch. His second touch was not that helpful either way, and it looks like a handball has been going in favor of FC Arizona. Called on one of the center backs for the visitors. Free kick, and Afonso once again trying to go quick with it. This one about 36 yards out, will be middle right part of the pitch. And that will be a chance for Union Maricopa to try to settle their defenses and try to ready on the other side. Again, a lot of players down the way that could be back there. Again, Juan-Pierre Fernandez being one of them. A lot of other goalkeepers available, though it doesn't seem like many on the bench. Nonetheless, one man in the wall for Maricopa. Afonso with the left foot will swing this towards the back post. It's tapped there on the other side, still in the area, and a shot is just fired wide. It was still there, and again, FC Arizona tried to make the visitors pay for it, but it still remains scoreless here at Campo Verde. As I mentioned there, a little long trot there. We do have a track lining the outside of Campo Verde, at least the soccer pitch here, which is kind of a multi-use, multi-purpose, as you have football and soccer. We're in the midst of soccer season here in Arizona, as this one is picked off by Msenguchi as it's seen out towards Afonso again, this time on the left side of the pitch, left flank, down the side, just on the edge of the 18, and that one tapped away by Union's right back, throw-in for the host. Afonso once again just looking for options, and he'll be the one to take this, giving it off towards the left-hand side. Little taps by Gallegos. Gallegos will play it back towards Afonso again. Afonso just on that side, trying to play the last touch off a defender, and indeed he did. So a corner kick coming up for FC Arizona. And Marco Afonso, who at times has been the engine of the team, has played a number 9. Other times he decided to play back and been the one that's been pipping balls over the top. Really starting to play that number 10 role as we've seen throughout these first few minutes. As this one will be going over towards the side, Msenguchi will be the one to take it from the left corner flag, far side of the pitch from my vantage point. Arm goes up, right-footed, in-swinger into the box, punched up in the air, still there, and it goes out on the end line, last touched off FC Arizona. Goal kick, Maricopa. As I mentioned before, did get rosters a little bit later than usual for this game, but a lot of players that are available. I talked about Juan-Pierre Fernandez in the goalkeeper position. A few other players are crossed out, about 71 listed on the official sheet for Maricopa, as they'll be at the right center part of the pitch there, going towards their center back, as it's played up towards the right again, towards that right-hand side, played down the line, going a little through, and it's a little too far for their dashing right wingers, and of course the number 9 decided to stay put there. Their number 9 today being, seems like number 50, could be Alex Hernandez, it seems like on my sheet, as it goes out towards Salama again. Right part of the pitch, dashing forward, trying to play that forward, knocked away, as it goes out with Martinez, now with Barreno, in towards the right center for Gabriel Waters. Waters trying to play that through. Alfonso's got it there. Alfonso trying to chip this one through towards Figueroa. Figueroa edge of the box. Figueroa take a shot. Deflected. Still in the area, and it's scooped up by Maricopa's goalkeeper. A good chance and so much in the clear for Jordan Figueroa, who had the opener in the second game against Maricopa just 3 weeks ago. Just couldn't finish there. Out again with FC Arizona. Shot clock, or play clock, I should say, is not running, but it's presumably about the 8th minute. Edge of the box, a shot going the other way, and it's just wide there. It was number 38 for Maricopa. Edge of the box trying to pip it over Christopher Thomas, but he couldn't get it on frame. Did not take a deflection on the way out, so that is a goal kick. Number 38. So many players, so many options too on this SC Maricopa side. Goal kick taken short there by Thomas out towards Reyes, who will pip this long forward, looking towards Barreno, and it's headed up in the area. Either way, it looked like there was a foul, or rather, Reyes was fouled on the long pass. So play will go all the way back towards the left flank. And Reyes will take this at around the 20-yard line, left side of the pitch. That is the 20-yard line of the football field, not of the soccer field. To note that the end lines, both end lines, are at the end of the end zone. So you have roughly about 120 yards in length. That's a little bit longer than the FIFA regulations. That is about 115 yards or so, or exactly 100 meters. Down the line off the throw-in here for number 50 for Maricopa, poked away by Reyes, and Reyes will again center it forward towards Gallegos. Out on the far side again, knocked off of 42, and a throw-in coming up for Victor Orduño for FCAZ. He'll take a long trot to try to get that one down the side. As FC Arizona once again trying to reprise their role, trying to take the most of set pieces. That's what got them the 2 goals late in this one. It was tied up 0-0 at halftime before they fired off 3 goals in the course of about 15 to 20 minutes. Play stays on the far side of the pitch. Last knocked off of the visitors. Once again a throw-in for the hosts. Out again for Orduño on the other side. As we thank you for tuning in to this radio stream. Going to the radio stream today. We're rather understaffed tonight. We do apologize for that. As we have an FC Arizona player going down. Free kick about 55 yards out from goal. Far left side of the pitch coming up. And seems like we might get either Reyes or Orduño. It seems like it is. Might be Reyes to take that. That's what it seems like here. Again. Few players rolling up, setting up about 25 yards away as it's pipped forward. Again, headed back as it goes back towards Figueroa. Pips it up towards Alfonso, left side of the pitch, edge of the 18. Alfonso battling there with the right back. Still in a battle. Goes down in that area. And a free kick will be given, but towards SC Union Maricopa. Actually, it was a throw-in. It will be taken quickly and headed back by Msenguchi. Msenguchi will be able to take the pass in here, rolling towards the right, middle left part of the pitch. Out with Salama now towards midfield, middle right part of the pitch. He bustles forward a little bit, can't get the connection there on the right-hand side. Looking for Martinez, throwing again for Union. Union Maricopa on that left-handed side again. As I mentioned before, multi-purpose pitch here. Campo Verde High School had a big soccer tournament this weekend, and it's going to continue into next weekend as well. But no games on Sunday, which is perfect for FC Arizona's schedule for the match tonight and for the Division I final next Sunday, and possibly the Premier Final, UPSL Arizona Conference Premier Final, should they win tonight. Alfonso will head this one fresh off the throw-in, trying to play through towards Barreno. That one's picked up by 31, and it's just again seen out on the near touchline. Throw-in for FCAZ again on the right. Alfonso with Martinez. Few taps, and he'll again send it towards his Reyes. Reyes with a good touch with the left boot. Trying to roll his way again. Trying to send it forward with Figueroa. Figueroa again. Out on the left-hand side. Going forward, going back. It's been that kind of day for Orduño, Tricuri, and crew. Alfonso, who's now dropped back into coverage, playing that 6th role. Try to play it through, and that one's picked off by the right back or right winger. Again, Alfonso able to retreat back, and we'll stop play there, but we'll get the last touch. Throw in for Maricopa, right-hand side of the pitch, about 65 yards out from goal. Little trot to get that one as it went in towards the track area, but nonetheless, back again. Surveying the options there, far side of the pitch for Maricopa. will just decide to play it down the line as Reyes was shielding, and it's again booted forward by Salama. Out in the area again, as it's picked off again by Maricopa. Msenguchi able to win possession back for the hosts, as Reyes will again pip it forward. Afonso unable to get ahead, as 18 for Maricopa boots it again. Ball booted back again towards the attacking third. Barreno will give some chase as the right center back tries to pip it up towards the left center, and he can't keep it in play as it goes out on the near touchline. Thrown for FC Arizona, relatively close to the attacking third. Looking for options here. It's been a kind of a wide open game so far. Both teams with good chances in front of goal and at times in the clear, but neither team unable to make the breakthrough here as it's scoreless. As this one's pipped into the middle towards Barreno. He's shoved from the back, no foul called. It's towards Figueroa, right hand side, inside the box. It rolls out towards the edge as it goes towards the near side corner in the attacking third for FCAZ. Last touched off by 38 of Maricopa. Quick throw in for the host as Afonso will play towards Gallegos. He'll take a shot from distance. Parried away. Rebound is up for grabs, and Waters can't steer it on frame. Either way, flag has gone up for offside. What a chance there by Luis Gallegos, trying to tee it up from what seemed like 25 yards out, and it had a trajectory of trying to go towards the lower right corner. Just couldn't steer it in that direction, but enough pace for the goaltender of Maricopa to not save it on the first initial instant. Back in play, back with Maricopa on that right-hand side of the pitch. Once again in their defensive third, and they'll have to boot this forward once again. Out towards Orduño, able to win that back too, tracking as it's with Msenguchi. He'll play it out towards the middle right for Barreno. Barreno again with Msenguchi. And now again with Martinez, the right back. He'll pip this one forward, looking towards Afonso. He'll make a track and run. Right back will just head it back towards his netminder. Right now, the goal so far for Maricopa, bend but don't break here. As if you look at the stopwatch, roughly about 14 or so minutes through this match. Little build-up as FC Arizona has started to get more possession on the ball and more momentum on the pitch as well. Salama plays it back towards Thomas, who stands in his box, now within his box, edge of within his box, that is. Right-handed pip, looking over towards, look like Martinez, couldn't get the head to it, throw into Maricopa. Down the line, well down the line, looking towards number 38, and Martinez able to track back about 40 yards away from his own goal. Either way, the throw-in did not stay in bounds, and possession goes back towards the hosts. Back again with Martinez. Takes a stutter step and throws it down the line again. Picked off by 44 of Maricopa, that being your left center back. Turn around again for the center midfielder, now at the left back down the side, and now just knocked up once again by Waters. Waters able to shield off number 41. Tapping the way as Msenguchi plays it down the line, going towards Afonso on the right. That one knocked away by the left center back, and out for a throw-in for FC Arizona as Marco Afonso will take the long trot. Not too long of a trot, but a trot nonetheless to get this throw-in up and running. Players once again circling towards the box. This one roughly about 20-25 yards out. Martinez will take the throw up towards Afonso, and he cannot get a good touch on that leg. Couldn't get it up and running as he wished to do so. Again, Marco Afonso from South Africa, who's getting some tape, just a little treatment from the trainer before the game, a little tape around his left foot, which is his most dominant foot, as a throw-in is seen towards Salama, who plays it back towards goalkeeper Thomas, and will indeed play it out towards Reyes on the left part of the pitch. He'll take a few taps and now sends it towards Msenguchi, just about 10 yards away. Still in the defensive third for FC Arizona as they now try to work towards midfield. Up with Martinez, and now again towards Waters. Waters rolling towards the midfield, able to avoid the tackles there. And now with Msenguchi again in the center circle, back towards Reyes. Reyes, with time, looks for options. He'll just take a few dribbles. He tried to send it downfield. The through ball, or rather the ground pass towards Figueroa, is picked off. Back with the defense again, back all the way towards goal, back to base for Maricopa. He'll boot this from a dashing Barreno, who's pressuring on the ball, as some touches are taken down the side. Again, Msenguchi able to pick it off there in that sixth spot as Afonso, first time flick over towards Barreno, but it's an easy hop and a catch there for the goaltender. Again, roughly starting about 17 minutes through this one. Still scoreless between FC Arizona and SC Union Maricopa. Arizona Conference Semifinals. as both teams are looking to advance to the finals. FC Arizona looking for their first ever appearance in the national tournament since fall of 2021. SC Union Maricopa looking for their first ever playoff win in general. As it's seen down the right-hand side, still bashing down the side, picked off by Gucci and crew, who rolled the other way. Now with Waters, heavy first touch, and 31, the left back able to win it back. In the center part of the pitch, look for a shot. Now again, 25 yards out, try to play it there. Reyes with a few taps, and again, maybe looking for a handball. They're not going to get their plea, SC Union Maricopa. Back with Orduño, able to skate away from two players down the side with Maricopa as he pips it forward, too far for Figueroa, headed up by the right back, right towards midfield again. Barreno, unable to get that one back in the center of the pitch, but one nonetheless attacking half. Now in the defensive half for Maricopa, past midfield is the left back as he plays towards the middle right part of the pitch now for number 35. Out on the far right, edge of the 18 for Maricopa, dashing into the box now, heavy touch, and it's easily picked off by Reyes. He'll slow down the pace with a few taps as he gets it out of the 18. Just an easy play up the pitch towards Waters, spinning away from the defense, and back again with Orduño. Clipped up, picked off by 41, the center midfielder for Maricopa, back towards their back line with Barreno pressuring down the side. He's won it back as Afonso trips on the ball, and he's unable to get a counterattack the other way. Afonso playing that number 10 position. Neither team able to really make the game theirs. Not too many shots, save for what we saw in the first 5 minutes or so. Again, as we have around roughly 18 minutes or so, no play clock here, so we're just guesstimating the amount of score. But roughly speaking, it is still an interesting game so far down the stretch. Still in the middle, as it goes down middle left part of the pitch, in the center circle, as it's sent out towards the left back once again. Actually, might be that left center back for Maricopa. Still tapped in towards the middle. Again, entering the attacking third, about 25 yards out. Still a dashing run by 39 as he rolls it in towards the middle, and Thomas will have to parry it away from a dashing attacker. Once again, Maricopa keeps off their attack here in the attacking third. Can't get that combo there. It was two players trying to connect just on the edge, right part of the pitch. Nonetheless, Afonso will push this back towards Maricopa territory and will again send this out with Gallegos. Gallegos off the turn tries to play it towards Afonso, and it will slowly roll back towards the goalkeeper again for Maricopa. At times it's been a rough first half for FC Arizona on a cool, you could say a cool winter's night, although in Arizona winter in general can be more like 60 degrees as it is tonight. Gucci committing a foul there on one of the center midfielders. Free kick coming up for Maricopa, about 70 yards or so. Again, we thank you for tuning in here on this Sunday night. I'm Mahirsan Hassan. Winner of this game hosts the Premier Final. And again, if you win that game, you go to the national tournament. That one will be next week. If it's here at FCAZ at Campo Verde High School, it will be at 7 p.m. following the Division I final, which will be there as well. Throw in now for FC Arizona, and throw in for Maricopa. Far side of the pitch in their attacking third. Bounced on the ball, and it looks like they're going for the long throw there. They brought in their specialty player to try to get this down the side. Again, I do apologize if I'm not counting players yet for Maricopa. They just got the lineup in soon. But nonetheless, throwing long sent away, and Reyes will be there with the pip. Redirected back in, off the bounce, and Thomas got a late touch to it to avoid the net. Again, not sure if it needed to be taken or not, but a corner kick will come up for Maricopa, far side of the pitch on the right-hand side. Maybe a little unnecessary, but still nonetheless a good showing so far for FCAZ. Number 29 will be the one taking this for SC Union Maricopa. He'll be going with the right foot here. Could be an outswinger, could just be a lofter into the box from this side. Halfway through as he whips this one into the box, headed up, and it was last touched by Maricopa as the ball was sent wide and kind of sort of high of the goal for another Thomas goal kick. Christopher Thomas has been sharing the goal keeper duties with Finnur Vidarsson for FC Arizona. Vidarsson started the first few matches in Phoenix Rising, including some other ones, but Thomas was able to get a few other chances. I believe he did start the second match here at Campo Verde High School in this one. He plays a short towards Salama just beyond the 18, and Salama will launch this forward, looking towards Afonso, headed away by the left center back, as it's seen out towards the near touchline, pipped up by the left back, towards Afonso again. Afonso trying to play through towards Barreno, and again, the shielded off. Barreno flicked it on to keep it in play, and the left back will just dribble this forward, trying to get it towards his fellow attackers, and indeed he does. Found with 35, takes a few touches and plays it towards the middle. Knocked again. Around with 25, grappled from the back there by Waters, and it will be a free kick for the visitors. 60 yards out from goal on the edge of the defense and the midfield if you break the field up into three parts: attacking third, defensive third, and the midfield third. Back again with SC Union Maricopa, dashing in towards the side again and trying to go towards the left hash. Waters unable to take the tackle, as there's another chance here. 30 yards out, shot comes in, easily punched down by Thomas. Hasn't been troubled that much so far, hasn't been coaxed to make a save yet. At least a save that has been quite troubling, courtesy of his caliber so far. With Salama will play this across his own 18 over towards Reyes. Reyes with a few touches forward. He'll survey his options. He'll pip this forward once again, looking towards Barreno. Barreno trying to get in behind the defense. A little tap there by the left center back, but Barreno will run to just keep this one and see this one out on the end line. Corner kick for FC Arizona, and as I talked about before, set pieces have been a key for this side all year long. Definitely the case in the second game, including one corner kick that came from the side, was whipped in, and a header near post was sumptered into the back of the net. Going forward that side, Msenguchi. Right footed cross in, headed up immediately, still in the 18, headed down, and still, again, in that side, in that right half. Salama with the poke, but he's unable to do so here. Maricopa trying to go on the counterattack there. Little dribbles, and maybe a chance to go here as it's pipped down the right-hand side, or left-hand side, rather, looking towards number 39. 39 with a few touches. Inside the box now. Edge of the box. Dancing in towards the center. A few touch. A little poke there, and that was enough to get the play centered. And it looks like the referee will stop play to check on number 39, who went down for SC Union Maricopa. Again, we thank you for tuning in on this Sunday night, a quality stream. A quality side down the side. I'm seeing some comments about the video. Unfortunately, we do not have any video tonight. That is because we are short-staffed. Again, most of us, and this has all been a student-streamed broadcasting club and just a student-led broadcasting team down the side, as you've seen. If you've tuned in to UPSL matches, at least FC Arizona's throughout the season, we've had video, we've had the gear, we still have the gear, but a lot of our folks have gone back for winter break as finals week ended just a couple days ago. So very few of us are still in the valley, but the few of us that are here are willing to give you the best kind of coverage we can. Throwing for SC Union Maricopa now in their defensive third, left-handed side of the pitch. Down the line it goes, flicked up by 39 and is tapped again by 20. 20 rolling back and it's picked off again by the visitors. Played in towards the center of the pitch, almost towards the center line, as it's on the middle right again. Pipped in towards the attacking third, headed up by 39. Trying to get towards 50. Trying to go for the volley with the right foot. Still high up in the air. Thomas able to come down with it. Easily rolls it out towards Salama, or rather Martinez on the right. Plays it up again with Barreno. Martinez with a few taps. Afonso checking back. Lofts it up towards Msenguchi. Again, still in that defensive half, now crossing the midfield marker, and now towards the left-hand side again for FCAZ. Luis Gallegos trying to get down the left. Edge of the 18 again, inside the 18, just flicking it back towards the middle. Msenguchi unable to get a toss to it as it's cleared away. Still dashing around as Gabriel Waters tracking back. He'll play back towards Salama in that middle right part of the pitch. Martinez again, lofting it forward towards Afonso. Down to the side. Afonso, a shot! Saved again by Maricopa. Still in the area. Rebound, unable to get by Figueroa. Still gets a chance, and a roller by Figueroa is cleared off the line. So close. A combination of shots from Marco Afonso and Jordan Figueroa, but FC Arizona unable to get the deadlock broken. Free kick now for SC Union Maricopa, right at the center line, near side, as number 50 goes down. Tarek Salama called for the foul as the visitors, SC Union Maricopa, tried to get on the counterattack here. Continues to remain down on the pitch. It looks like some of the players talking with the referee as well. You've got three referees, one center referee, two line judges. You do have a fourth official as well, although he is not in the highlighter yellow tops and the black pants and shorts as is seen on the referees. But nonetheless, 50 able to get back up on his feet, fortunately. Looks like he will continue as well. So nothing forced yet here for head coach Carlos Padilla of SC Union. Playing in their second ever playoff game. Their first ever playoff game was a loss to Coronado Athletic a year ago. And they lost that one pretty handily as well when you look at it. Lost it 3-1 down in Sierra Vista. FC Arizona lost to Coronado Athletic last year in the spring, or rather I should say last season, the spring 2023 playoffs. That was a first round game. Lost 4-0 in that one. It was a 4-seed, 5-seed matchup. FC Arizona as the 5-seed, Coronado as the 4th seed, and Coronado able to get it back. So everything's settled for now. Near side of the pitch, left flank, as 39 will play this back towards the center. Right in between the hashes, 41 will pip this up, and Orduño cutting in will pick this off with his head. Still fighting for the ball there on the far side. Still attacking third, able to win it back there is Orduño. Orduño with a great run, trying to play through towards Alfonso. Alfonso trying to slide in there, about 25 out, trying to get around the defender. He does. Now inside the 18, trying to cut back, trying to lay it off. He's got Gallegos, and he can't steer it on frame. Tearing it towards the left side, wide left, and the golden plate is shattered by FC Arizona. So many close chances here, and especially in these past few minutes. Roughly speaking, about 30 minutes into this match, it remains scoreless between the two sides. Long trot for the goalkeeper, and he was probably counting his lucky stars. That did not go in. It has been a barrage of shots for FC Arizona, who's taking full momentum, and before you know it, maybe a chance here for Maricopa. But definitely a much more flowing FC Arizona compared to what we saw 3 weeks ago when they played this same team. Once again, on this defensive third for the visitors in the center, as it's now pipped forward into the attacking half again towards the right. Fresh off the touch, Reyes able to pick it off with his chest and able to shield it away. Plays it back with Orduño, and now Reyes will send it back towards Thomas, the goalkeeper. Inside his 18, looks towards the right, sends it towards the right. A high one down the side. That one headed away by the left back and unable to be kept in play by the left midfielder, number 39. Throw-in for FCAZ again. Martinez will take the throw-in, fresh off some dribbles there on the track. Looking downfield. That one pipped up again. Martinez. Trying to nick it towards Alfonso. Didn't work. Continues to be played on the near side of the pitch. Martinez plays it out. No deflection. Throw-in for SC Union Maricopa. Been an interesting one so far, as it's a throw-in once again from the left back, or actually now the left center back down the side. Looking down the side, still a battle between Barreno and the much taller 44. 44 wins the battle and will send it towards the midfield again. A few taps of the ball. Play towards 35 into some open space. Middle left part of the pitch. Tries to send a glider in towards 43. Edge of the 18 on the right-hand side. Inside the 18. And a slide tackle away by Orduño. Still in the end line and crosses the face of goal. But nobody's there as Martinez will send it out for safety for FC Arizona. Still, nonetheless, Maricopa remains on the attack, as it will now be sent back middle right part of the pitch with 34. And now towards the far right. And now tapped again with 18. Playing that right-handed side again. He'll take a few touches, try to survey his options. Just a ground pass with 29, and now towards the right-handed side of the pitch again, towards their attackers. Now edge of the 18 again, right-handed side. Reyes will give some pressure as it continues to be played there. Reyes will able to pick it off again. Another interception there for the Panamanian as he can't get the through, or rather, Alfonso tried to play off the ball and can't get the ball running towards his side. Union Maricopa trying to put up a spell that FC Arizona had a few minutes ago. Both teams still scoreless here at Campo Verde High School. Winner has their season continued, goes on to the Arizona final. Loser, season ends. 50 from distance from 25 out, middle left. An easy save there from Thomas, just a simple put off the bounce. Again, neither team has used any of their substitutions as mentioned on the scoreboard. Thomas will roll it out towards Salama again. Right-handed side, Salama sends a high one forward, looking towards Figueroa, who gives a dashing run, fresh off the right back, trying to get in behind the right back, brings down the right back, and a free kick will be given towards the visitors of Maricopa. The Raiders of Maricopa, SC Union Maricopa Raiders, also known as. They also have a two team, I should say. Much like FCAZ, they actually played in the first game of the year for FC Arizona here on September 17th. And the host, boys in blue and navy, or really tonight would be navy and white, won that one 2-0. 1 goal in the first, 1 goal in the second. Jason Portillo scored the one in the first, and Jesus Samaniego scored the one in the second. Free kick, Lofter picked off by M. Gucci. Snap from behind. Referee says play on, and it's a 3-on-3 for Maricopa. Going the other way with center part of the pitch now towards 39 again. Middle left part as he enters towards the edge of the 18. Inside the 18 now as it's deflected away as he tried to center it. Cleared away once again. FCAZ continues to keep up the pressure the other way. Some taps the other way, a little bit of a Cruyff from Martinez to get away from traffic. An easy ground ball towards Emson Gucci. Emson Gucci picked off from behind, tries to get it from behind now, still fighting with number 50. A feisty battle won by the visitors with 34, and now again towards the right-hand side of the pitch again. Still some taps from the midfield, and now send it back towards the center backs. Your left center back at the left hash, still in his defensive half, now into the attacking half, roughly speaking about 45 yards away from goal. Still pressure rolling in from Waters, coming in from behind, no foul call. Waters trying to go on the attack, and 41 with his backside on the ground try to hinder Waters' growth. Meanwhile, free kick taken short with Gallegos, and he can't play towards the left for Alfonso. Now again with 35, and with the midfielders again, and now it looks like Gallegos and one of the midfielders were getting into a little bit of a tussle, at least a verbal altercation. Nonetheless, play resumed as the referee broke it up without any whistle needed to be blown. Picked off by Martinez, still on the right-handed side again with Gallegos, and 29 will be called for the foul. Free kick, FCAZ, roughly speaking 60 yards away from goal. Again, we thank you for tuning in on what seems to be kind of a cool night here in Arizona. Free kick will be in the defensive half. Tarek Salama will be the one to take it. Roughly speaking, as I said before, about 60 yards or so away from the other side where FC Union Maricopa's netminder does show up. I will look at some of the numbers at halftime, and we'll get back to you at showing named number for the visitors. Meanwhile, Salama of FC Arizona. Long run up about 5 yards. He'll boot this towards the left-hand side, and it's too far there. Closest one in the area was Orduño. Off the bounce, seen out for a throw-in for the visitors. Number 34, the right back, will make the long trot over to get that one. And again, we'll just survey his options. A little walk back as well. No need to push the pace here as we enter towards the back half of the first 45. Still looking for an interesting second 45 as well, as it's sent down the line, looking for number 50. That one knocked away by Emson Gucci, back with Reyes. Still on that left-handed side again for FCAZ. Reyes will take some touches, a left-footed pass back towards Thomas, who stands in his 18. Right-footed over towards Salama again. Salama with a few touches. Now he'll look for chances. A right-footed Lofter looking again towards Waters, but he can't get the ball. Again, a little too far in front of him, and off the bounce, the goalkeeper will get it. Few moments of pause, then he rolls it over towards his defender. Up towards the midfield once again. SC Union trying their best to try to build out of the back, try to get some sort of lines going forward. That's been the case with FC Arizona as well, especially with Angel Reyes and Tarek Salama, as it's picked off here. A dash going forward as it's now about 30 yards out. That one knocked away there. Good retreat by Orduño and crew as it now goes towards the left-hand side again. Trying to push the pace on that left-hand side. Played towards Alfonso, or tried to. Knocked away there by one of the right center backs, it seemed like, out on the far touchline. Throwing for FC Arizona here in the attacking third. Scoreless between these two sides. Both of them looking for their first win of this fall 2023 postseason campaign. Ball actually went into the visiting stands on the other side. Everybody in attendance tonight on the home side right beneath me in the press box. As the throw-in will be taken by Orduño, out with Afonso again on that left side. Low, it's sent in by Orduño, now again with Gallegos. Gallegos goes down in the box, ref says no foul. Figueroa able to follow up with that, still in that left corner. And again, a misplay back towards Orduño, who couldn't get full control of it. Out on the end line again, or rather out on the touch line. Throw-in Maricopa. Again, a relatively long trot to get this one. Again, we've seen some interesting conditions here. Play started off September 9th for FC Arizona out at Phoenix Rising's Youth Complex, a little up the road from here in Tempe. An interesting matchup down the side. 7-1, they won that matchup. Hambone by Marco Afonso, who's had a few chances today, as here comes a counterattack. 1-on-4 going the other way by number 39. He's dashing forward, still about 30 yards out. Plays it off towards 35, who's joined the attack. Middle left part of the pitch, edges of 18, now inside the 18. A shot deflected, and it goes too high of goal to trouble Thomas, but it is out for a corner kick. Luis Martinez, the closest one there, off his right foot, and he's the one courtesy of giving up this corner kick for Maricopa. Long trot here for number 29, as we once again have roughly speaking about 38-39 minutes through this half. Still getting this one set up. It will be on the left-hand side of the pitch. Some players rolling back again towards the midfield as FC Arizona enters that there. Nonetheless, corner to be taken near side, left corner flag. Still awaiting it, and now will be sent in towards the box. That one headed off the line by Reyes, who was actually right in front. First man wall there. Afonso couldn't get something on the counterattack going over there. Nonetheless, still parrying over as it's out towards number 29 again. Again, right left edge of the 18. Still dashing in towards the middle left edge. Goes down. No free kick given. As it's rolling around with Msenguchi, who will pick this up and pip this forward towards Figueroa. Figueroa will nick it towards the right-hand side. Still bouncing around. Afonso couldn't get the best touch on it to really traverse into the attacking third. Maricopa's defense has been the telling tale so far as play has stopped. It was a midfielder. It seemed like SC Union Maricopa's made a little change. Number 44, who was playing left center back, has now moved towards the right, or rather the left back spot. And now number 31 is playing that left center back position. As I was saying before, SC Union Maricopa known for being the telling tale so far in this game. At least their defense has been keeping this one scoreless against FC Arizona, who's had majority of the chances. As 31 will boot this forward for Maricopa, Salama will say no business around my part of the block. Throw in for the visitors. Once again, close towards the attacking third, near side of the pitch. Still looking for the ball, and it looks like one of the reserves for FCAZ was close towards his bench. He'll give it over towards number 31, who will send it towards his teammate, who will take the actual throw-in. He does the honors, pips it towards the middle left part of the pitch, out towards 39 again, inside the 18, plays it towards the middle, a chance, and again, swooping in last minute was Victor Orduño before number 50 could get a chance, 6 yards out, I should say. It was once again knocked away by FCAZ's defense. So, talk about Maricopa's defense having a telling tale, FCAZ's showing up as well. Throw-in now, long throw-in for number 31, sends it in, near post. Easily caught by Thomas off the bounce. Easy so far as he'll punt this one away high into the night air here in Gilbert. That one knocked away by the left back. Did not take a touch off of Barreno rather. And it's once again a throw-in. Taken short, taken quick with Waters and now Afonso. Roughly speaking, about 45 yards out from goal. As Martinez will send it over towards Orduño, playing that left back spot. You've seen a lot of people there. Gene Takuri at times, even Marlon Atondo. Marco Afonso played left back for a little while. I think even in that Coronado game, at least the Coronado game here. Salama with a few touches in between the hashes and the football sideline. That is the right hash and the football sideline. With Msenguchi again. Lofted over towards Orduño. Again, 60 yards out from goal. He'll slide it forward towards Figueroa. And tapped off towards, again, that other side. Left footer. And that one, again, trying to switch the pitch. Pipped up by 39 to cleared away from his attacking third. Now going the other way. Waters trying to push the pace. That one cleared away. No funny business, says the Maricopa defender. Nonetheless, Afonso, 40 yards out, will slide it over towards Martinez. Into the area for Waters, and he will be offside. Flag went up immediately there, which has not been the case so far in this one. It's actually been quite the opposite. The refs have allowed the play to ensue before officially putting the flag up. But Gabriel Waters, the one called for the foul there, courtesy of the flag going up. The offside trap has been rather troubling at times for FCAZ tonight, trying to get in behind the defense. That's been the key so far. Not too many services from the left wing nor the right wing. Edge of their own 18, SC Union Maricopa will take the free kick here. Roll towards the end of the first half. Roughly speaking, as I look at my stopwatch, we're roughly about 42 minutes through this match. Pushing the pace again, number 39, crunched away by Martinez off the slide tackle. Now again with Barreno. Barreno trying to get away from 35 as he rolls towards the center. Again, another slide tackle to try to keep possession. Free kick will be given towards Maricopa, although it seemed like Barreno was trying to just keep the ball, and insult to injury, he's going to get a yellow card for it as well. Isaac Barreno, one of the few players that has really shown up. You look at a few players that start off the year. You're looking at, of course, Marco Alfonso, Marlon Atondo, both of which were part of the NPSL campaign over the summer, in which FC Arizona won their division, which was all about the Southwest. Then they were playing to try to get towards the National Final Four. Free kick coming up as the referee will give some motions out towards the player. That is Union Maricopa's player and Marco Alfonso. Looks like Marco Alfonso is heading towards the touchline. He's got his captain's armband off, and looks like he's taking his shirt off as well. He'll take his undershirt off as well too. It seemed like something might have been off. It looks like he might just need to change from a long sleeve to short sleeve, and indeed that's what he's going to do. But as of right now, FC Arizona down a man as they'll have to defend the set piece. Ball sits 51 away, and now Afonso is back out. In an interesting position if FCAZ decides to counterattack here. Free kick played short, about 40 yards out. Again, middle right part of the pitch, more right part of the pitch now as it tries to play down the line. Maricopa's not going to get their handball plea as it's once again sent down the line again for FC Arizona. Played again, Waters, the nifty turn to try to send it up pitch. Can't send it out towards the left, and another throw-in for the visitors. Kind of been a case now for the past 5 to 10 minutes here as it remains scoreless at Campo Verde High School. Both teams looking to draw even. Right now it looks like we're going to be reprising what we saw 3 weeks ago here where it was scoreless going towards halftime. Left center back trying to push it into the attacking third. He was this one knocked away by Afonso. Now Figueroa who chests it down. Figueroa trying to go with the middle left part of the pitch. About 45 out. He'll play this back towards Afonso. And now again with Figueroa. Try to go 1-2 with Afonso, but that one's knocked away and picked off by number 18 who will see this out towards the far touchline. Right hand side. Sent back again with number 29, who will just dribble this towards the right center back. And with that, Maricopa will just go for the simple reset here. Left center back will try to look up the pitch, and now just play it towards the left back, and he'll knock it off of what seemed like it might have been Martinez, and indeed it was. So a few others that are there. You have a few others on the bench that could be brought in as well for FCAZ should Alejandro Aguilar and crew go that route in the second half. 18, the right center back with a few touches for Maricopa in between the right hash and the sideline. Now between the hashes for the left center back. And out with the left back down the side, trying to get number 44, who was playing left center back, into some space there on the near side flank. Nonetheless, picked up by Orduño. And now at 35 again, middle left part of the pitch, 30 yards out. Surveys his options, got mentions both ways. And now 39 will pip it towards the right-hand side again. 42 will have to go outside of the 18. Nonetheless, right flank still in the area. Edge of the 18 again. 35 plays it back towards his right back again. Missed pick on the other side by Figueroa. Almost everybody back defending save for Marco Alfonso for FCAZ. And they're able to nick the ball away, get the last deflection off of their visitor and their opponent. They'll get the throw in here. Once again, deep in the defensive third down the side. far side of the pitch, Victor Orduño again to take the throw-in, as we're roughly about 45 minutes into this match. Again, if you're just tuning in, no video today because here at Inferno TV we are short-staffed for this game, and no play clock as well. At least I don't know it because it seemed to not be working. Nonetheless, we'll look for some improvements in the second half. Down the side again, Thomas will have to come off his line, but nonetheless still in his left-hand side of his 18 to just scoop it away. No chance in the clear for the visitors, SC Union Maricopa. Reyes, and back again with the visitors it goes. Salamo will take a few touches. Still in his defensive third, middle right part, plays it up pitch towards Gallegos, and now we'll just dribble it towards Reyes down the side. Again, everybody awaiting the whistle for halftime as we reach about 45 minutes in as Afonso plays it in towards Waters. Waters trying to go forward the other way, 30 yards out, tries to play it through, but he can't find anybody as it had Figueroa on his left, Barreno on his right. Neither one got the ball. It was the goalkeeper for Maricopa. He'll punt this one, looking towards the attacking third. And that will be it for the first half here from Campo Verde High School. FC Arizona and SC Union Maricopa tied at the break 0-0. Chances on both sides for FC Arizona, Marco Afonso and Jordan Figueroa roughly about 15 minutes ago. And for SC Union Maricopa trying to answer back, trying to chip it above Christopher Thomas, but it ended up skying high. 15-minute break for halftime, and then I'll be back for the second half right here from Gilbert. Stay tuned, folks. You're watching the UPSL Arizona Conference Semifinals right here on FC Arizona's YouTube page. 45 down and 45 to go here from Campo Verde High School as FC Arizona and SC Union Maricopa return to the pitch for the UPSL Arizona Conference Semifinals. I'm Mahirson Hassan. Thanks for tuning in on this Sunday night. A scoreless battle so far between the two sides, but with chances nonetheless, as FC Arizona has been led by Marco Alfonso, especially down the center of the pitch. On the other side for Union Maricopa, they've had a plethora of players get some chances, but especially into that attacking third, especially looking at some of their players, including Nelson Gomez, who has really pushed the pace on that left-hand side and the left wing overall. The visitors will be the one standing in the center circle to kick this one off for the second half. Again, if we are still tied at the end of regulation, we go to 30 minutes of extra time and then to penalties. But both teams trying to find the winner in the next 45 minutes. Again, a few players trying to just keep it up, trying to bounce around, dance around here as the temperatures dip below 60 degrees here in Gilbert, Arizona. Trying to get into this first playoff game of the season for both teams as we're back underway here. Virgilio Rodriguez was the one to kick it off as it's again back with SC Union Maricopa in the back line as it goes over towards the middle right part of the pitch again for Francisco Mendez Valdez. He'll pip this forward and Angel Reyes will just boot this one high up into the air. 65 out from goal. That one's headed back. Duel won by Maricopa as it rolls out on the near touchline. Throwing for FC Arizona here. Again, as I said before, a scoreless battle. That was the case last time these two teams met 3 weeks ago here at Campo Verde High School. All three goals resulting in the second half, roughly about 15 minutes apart. That is in a span of 15 minutes. First a goal from Jordan Figueroa, then a second goal, which was off a corner kick, and then a third one from Corey Ramsey as the ball was nicked off the crossbar and Ramsey put in the rebound over the goalkeeper. Same goalkeepers out for the second half for both sides. You'll have Christopher Thomas for FC Arizona, and for SC Union Maricopa, Jean-Pierre Fernandez. As this one's pipped down the right-hand side, looking towards Rodriguez. Rodriguez will take some touches there, about 25 out, trying to get close towards the 18, spun down, and a free kick will be given towards the visitors. Dangerous set piece coming. Will be Rogelio Rodriguez was the one to draw the foul. As again, another free kick will be ready to be sumptered into the box there. Number 35 for Maricopa, not listed on the number sheet, will take this one. Left-footed. One man in the wall for FC Arizona. In-swinger into the box, headed away as it goes back towards number 29. He'll pip this out towards the left-hand side. In the 18 once again, trying to dribble his way through. A little combo down the side. A little way for Gomez, and it just slides past everybody, and including the face of goal. Danger averted once again for FC Arizona, trying to not be caught flat-footed. Another goal kick coming for Christopher Thomas, first of the second half here in the 48th minute, still scoreless between the two sides. Easy tap out towards Angel Reyes. We'll just play a few touches on the ball, look up pitch, and he'll slide it forward towards Marco Alfonso, who slid back into that center midfielder role, kind of playing a false nine at times. Alfonso trying to go 1-2 with Luis Gallegos, pipped up in the air, headed away, still middle right part of the pitch, bouncing again towards Maricopa, and out towards the right-hand side again. Play through towards Rodriguez on the right, sliding forward, and the cross is sent right towards Thomas. Easy scoop up there, a simple stoop. And with that, he will send the scooper, roller that is, towards Tarek Salama, the right center back. He tried laying it off towards Gabriel Waters, didn't work, as it's seen out towards the left flank again. Trying to dance his way around there. FC Union Maricopa trying to go 1-2. Down the left side, another shot. Fired just across the face of goal, and nobody able to redirect it. That's now the second time in the 3 minutes that the second half has taken place. We have seen Maricopa do that. And once again, danger averted for FCAZ. Not the start to the second half that head coach Alejandro Aguilar would want, as his substitutes are warming up on the other side of the pitch. That is the side closer, as in, if you were to look at this from a coordinates perspective, the north side of the end zone. On the south side of the end zone, Thomas will boot this one into the attacking half. That's one headed back, but Luis Gallegos able to retain possession for FCAZ. Back on the right, that one nicked off Martinez, or rather Martinez was the one nicking it off, as Alfonso will play this through, looking towards Gallegos. That one knocked away there as it goes back towards Jean-Pierre again. Fernandez will be able to just knock it away, and he'll just play it out towards the left-hand side. Once again, in the defensive third, a few touches on the ball here. There's Cesar Morcheco, picked off here. Marco Alfonso, middle left part of the pitch, edge of the box, in the 18, edge of the 18, trying to nick it away. A crashing run in, and a handball will be called against FC Arizona. Both teams putting their arms up in the air, trying to get the same foul, and it goes in favor of the visitors. Free kick now will just be within the 18, taken by the right center back. Looking upfield, he'll shift this over towards the left-hand side. Couldn't get the best first touch as Alenga Msenguchi picks it off, and it's out towards Isaac Barreno again. He'll have to circle back towards Luis Martinez, still relatively in the attacking third, 30 yards out. A simple layoff here towards Gabriel Waters, and now with Victor Orduño. Orduño able to skate away and skipping forward. Now edge of the 18th, clipping it towards the right-hand side, and now towards Martinez there. Martinez across the center, and that one knocked away, and just a simple tap by Jean-Pierre Fernandez. First to stop the cross, and then second to avoid any rebound, although the closest man to him was one of his own defenders. 51st minute, 5 minutes through the second half. Still scoreless between FC Arizona and SC Union Maricopa. Winner plays either PSCFC or Coronado Athletic in the Arizona Championship. The winner of that game goes to the national tournament, as Gomez will once again Sumter through, bustling through, crittering through, now giving it off towards 35. He will cut back from the right hash, plays it out towards the left again, 30 yards out, pipped up high in the air, still edge of the box relatively, as once again Reyes will boot it away from the 18. Back again with 29 in the middle left part of the pitch for Maricopa. Still trying to keep possession, still trying to retain possession on that left-hand side. In the middle left now, about 25 out, laid off towards the left-hand side again. This one right-footed cross into the box from the left-hand side. That one ticked out and cleared by Afonso. Now a little bit of a rush here and there. Little change of the half, Alan Garibaldi now in the game. Played back towards the center again, and now with number 19. 52nd minute, still scoreless between the two sides. Push from the back there, and the culprit there, Luis Martinez, going down there, Nelson Gomez, it seemed like, for Maricopa. And a free kick for the visitors, roughly around 25 yards out, middle left part of the pitch. If this were FC Arizona, this would be Marco Alfonso land. Either Marco Alfonso or Marlon Atondo, who both have great left boots to try to get it in the back of the net off a set piece. As I mentioned before, SC Union Maricopa has played FC Arizona twice. They scored a goal they did not score a goal in both of those two matches. Still looking for their first, trying not to be swept 3-0 against the regular season champs in the Arizona Conference. 35 stands over the ball alongside 29. As I mentioned before, 25 out, roughly about, seemed like a three-man wall for FCAZ. A lot of tall trees in the area to try to get this indirect kicked if it goes that way. Whistle blows. 35 will run over the ball. Taken by 29. Right-footed! And it goes into the back of the net. An absolute golazo painted into the top corner. Worthy of putting it on the picture frame and onto the refrigerator. It's number 29, not listed on my sheet unfortunately, but painting it up as SC Union Maricopa will hug as a group up 1-0 here against FC Arizona, the regular season champs in the Arizona Conference, on the trails and trailing 1-0 here in the 53rd minute. Nothing much that Christopher Thomas can do on that shot. He tried diving towards the left-hand side to save it, but it was just over. Just a beautiful chance there. Worthy of painting, and you think about it with MLS Cup play last night. Kind of similar to how Lucio Acosta, the MVP, MLS MVP for FC Cincinnati, scored it, although he had a little touches there before he took it. Rather not a direct chance. Change made, second one of the night for FC Arizona, and it's Carlos Carrion sliding in at right back. Luis Martinez now headed towards the bench. And he's going right towards the athletic table to try to get some treatment. FC Arizona down 1-0 here at home. They need an equalizer to try to keep their season alive. Little tussle there, left-hand side in the attacking third for FCAZ, and it looked like the right back for SC Union was able to just keep his footing, and indeed he did. Sebastian Flores, the one winning the foul. A sumptuous free kick. And that's all the difference right now from sending FC Arizona home. They have never lost a home playoff game in their history. Right now, they stand 35 minutes plus stoppage time away from doing so and being on the wrong side of history, despite having a historical season where they were regular season champs for the first time in program history. Back with Maricopa, with Rodriguez down the right-hand side, trying to get past Orduño and Reyes. He gets past Reyes. He can't get past Orduño. Little shield, and it looked like it was enough to draw the free kick for FCAZ. Actually, it was an offside flag going up as he was trying to pass it off towards number 42, Marco Gutierrez. Booted away by Thomas. Headed back again towards the middle, bouncing up towards the midfield side as it's won back by Gallegos, trying to pip it forward towards Afonso. Afonso will take it off with the left foot. Once again on that left flank near side, the ground ball picked off again and eventually booted down the side. It's been that kind of day so far for FC Arizona. Salama plays it back towards Thomas. They've had chances, maybe 10-15 minutes, but were just unable to really draw something as this one's lofted forward. A dashing run here by Figueroa as, again, Jean-Pierre Fernandez will just have to boot this forward. Enough to send it back towards the midfielders. Here's 35, a left-footed lofter over towards the right for number 42. Back again down the way. Can they get something going for Gutierrez? He lost it down the side. It would stay. Didn't get a real look at it, but it seemed like it was out on the touchline rather than the end line. So throwing in the defensive third for FC Arizona. 53rd minute of play, and your regular season champions are down 1-0 at home. With Gallegos. Gallegos plays it up pitch for Afonso. Try to leave it back towards Gallegos. Last touched off of number 34 for Maricopa. They don't like the call, but Flores was the last one to touch it. Waters will boot this high, looking towards the right flank. That would knock down by number 44, Leonardo Iboado. Nonetheless, back with Maricopa the other way. In towards the attacking third, trying to play through. And still in the box, still in the 18. As it rolls out again, and looks like Reyes will get the dirty work down the side. Trying to push it up pitch now on the left flank. Trying to sky it, and he skies it out of bounds. It was actually Victor Orduño the one doing so. And again, possession turned over for FC Arizona. Been a telling chance here. Again, started off the season very well with a 7-1 win against Phoenix Rising's youth club on the road. A 6-1 win over eventual second-place finishers FC Barcelona's Residency Academy here at Campo Verde High School. Ever since then, though, they had a little bit of a wallow, a draw against RSL Southern 2-all in which they were down, and then against Coronado Athletic, the team they actually beat a week before, they lost that game despite scoring the first goal early in the first half. They were able to turn around from the home side, able to get a win off a late goal against Phoenix Rising, winning 2-1, and then winning against Maricopa 3-0 3 weeks ago. They're not going to get the same scoreline tonight with Maricopa up 1-0, but they do have a chance if they want to show something here. As Waters in the midfield will now pip it out towards the right-hand side. A few touches and a little lost ball there by Garibaldi. It looks like he's checked in now for what seems like Jordan Figueroa. Not sure, not certain if he's on the bench or not. Can't see his number. Nonetheless, on the edge of the 18, that one nicked away by SC Union Maricopa. Try to go on the attack. A little 1-2 back towards Gomez. A 2-on-2 as it tried to play towards the center, and that one picked off by Reyes without a doubt. With Waters back in the center of the pitch, and now out again towards Gallegos, who's again slid back towards that midfield role, and is now pipped again towards the right for Garibaldi. Garibaldi rolling towards the left, motoring, but can't get, or rather it was Afonso there. Afonso will continue to motor. He's trying to flip the pitch towards the left-hand side. He'll just go with the pass over towards Emson Gucci that was poked away. Again, eventually finds Salama. And once again, some taps there in the middle of the pitch for FC Arizona. Down 1-0 here in the 59th minute, trying to find some ways. As Reyes try to look up pitch, he'll have to go towards the center with Salama, who passes it out again towards Waters. Emson Gucci off the turn, tries to go towards the left. Picked off again. You think about it, FC Arizona got their goals in the first or the second game off a set piece. SC Union Maricopa getting their first goal ever, or rather their first goal of the season against FCAZ off a set piece. A free kick from 25 yards out, kissed into the top corner. That's all the difference right now that sends SC Union Maricopa into the final. That final, as of right now, would be played either at PSCFC's home or Coronado Athletic, the winner of that game. That game, I believe, has just started off in El Mirage. What an upset this would be. We have never seen in a while, we have never seen a number 1 seed go down in the first round or the conference semifinals of the USL playoffs, or UPSL playoffs, that is. Nonetheless, played back with Garibaldi. Garibaldi on the right. Garibaldi into the right, into the 18, and it's just nicked away last moment. Such a good chance there, but Iboado again playing the intervention, and it looked like it was last touched off Garibaldi because it's a goal kick now. Just on the edge of the 6. And Fernandez will just play it slowly off towards his right center back, Mendez Valdez. Out towards his other fellow center back on the left, as the dribblers once again sent back towards the midfield. Playing back, pressure going forward now for Salama, who's entered towards the attacking third, trying to play it through towards, looked like Barreno. Looked like the offside flag had gone up, and indeed it did. 30 minutes plus stoppage time remaining here from Campo Verde High School. SC Union Maricopa up 1-0 on FC Arizona, courtesy of a goal that came roughly about 7 minutes ago or so. Again, we thank you for tuning in on this Sunday night. FC Arizona looking to try to keep their season alive here. They've had a few moments where they've been down. At times they've been able to find the equalizer. At other times they've failed, as the free kick by Maricopa, skipping towards the left flank, was seen out. Throw in for FC Arizona, relatively in the midfield, about 60 yards away from goal for them, in a long trot over towards the corner. I believe that is the new right back out there, Carlos Carrion, who started in the right back position to start off the year, had a goal against Phoenix Rising. Ever since then, he's kind of been coming off in reserve duties. Hasn't gotten that attacking flair as he once had. Gomez down the right, or rather down the left, far side. Couldn't get a chance there, as it's pipped up again into the middle. Iboado has been one of those key defenders. He was one nicking it back towards FCAZ's defense, as it's Reyes, the center back for FCAZ, to boot this back into relatively about 40 yards away. Afonso with a little bit of a struggle there, a little bit of a battle between him and Flores. And Afonso trying to play this one quick, and the referee will bring that back for a free kick. Ball will sit on the left part of the pitch, near side for FCAZ. And it looks like it will be about 39 yards out. So it will be indirect here for Afonso. Looks like Alejandro Aguilar wants to make a change. Parker Orr looks like he's ready to come into the match. Had a goal there. Goal in the RSL Southern game. He will head in, and Luis Gallegos will now be heading out. Again, we thank you for tuning in on this Sunday night. Dire moments for the regular season champions. Afonso puts his right arm up, swings this one in with the left, headed up, still in the area, and a bat down by Fernandez off the back post. Either way, the offside flag has gone up once again. Actually, pardon me, looks like it went out for a corner kick. So the line judge out there was ruling for Marco Afonso, who will trot over to that side to go take the kick. Another set piece coming for FC Arizona. Still looking for some sides, still looking for a goal here, down 1-0 in the 63rd minute. Puts his right arm up, left footer, booted high into the 6-yard box, headed away there by the visitors once again. Trying to get on the counter, don't have the numbers going forward. Out with the right for 35, flips the pitch over towards the middle left part of the pitch, and Gomez tries to get something going. He's able to bring it down, roughly 50 out. Trying to get around Garibaldi, he does. Gomez into some space, trying to play through towards 50, and a little bit of an intervention by Carlos Carrion to just nick it away. Thomas will save it on the end line from going out. And again, another boot there by Thomas. Kind of strictly business so far from Aguilar's side. So once again, the battle continues in the midfield. Back with the right, and now pipped down the side for Parker Orr. Orr trying to run in, takes a chest down. Inside the 18 now. Able to stop play, now tries to cut it towards Emson Gucci. He's fouled in the area, and it looks like it will be a free kick for FC Arizona. It was just on the edge of the box, and again, the referees might consult whether or not that happened just within the box or outside of it, but nonetheless, in the middle right part of the pitch, FC Arizona with the key set piece if they decide to do so. Roughly I mean, you think about it, an 18-yard box. This is probably 18 yards, and I would say roughly, well, from the way they're spotting it, probably 19 yards out. But where the foul happened, it's more probably like 18 yards, and I'd say 6 inches. Nonetheless, free kick coming. Gabriel Waters stands over the ball. So many others as well. Right now, 5 men, or pardon me, might be 6 men in the wall for SC Union Maricopa as Jean-Pierre Fernandez tries to get his wall set. Right now, it's all down to the captain, Marco Afonso. He's the only one standing over that ball, so we're not going to see a tiki-taka that we saw, unless Afonso's the one to play it close. He hasn't been having a run-up. He has no run-up right now. Looks like he might just lay this one off. Now he'll take a few steps back in hopes of maybe playing this one direct. 65th minute here at Campo Verde High School. It's Afonso! Goal FC Arizona! A simple pip just past Fernandez, and just like that, FC Arizona answers, and it's the man who has now bagged his 12th goal of the season. Tie game, 1-0 here in the 65th minute. Just like that, ball at the feet of their star player, the man who is in the top 10 or top 15 of goals scored in UPSL nationally, and he shows it there. FC Arizona back at square one, as we'll see SC Union's head coach Carlos Padilla make his first change of the night as number 49 will slide in for number 42. 42, that being Marco Gutierrez. 49, I don't have him on my sheet, so unfortunately he will just be known by the number. Nonetheless, back with Maricopa in this tie game, momentum swinging back again towards the home side, and you can tell the home side as well, the fans that is, have gotten more into this game as well. Throw-in taken short, back with Orduño on the left-hand side of the pitch, still in the defensive third, plays it further back towards Reyes. Again, if this game stands the way it is here in the 66th minute, and it will continue that way going into 90, we will go to extra time. And if it still remains that way, it will be penalties. Thrown for Flores, sends it towards the middle part of the pitch again, towards Gomez, who tried taking it off the turn about 20 yards out, and that was sumtered well wide. The volley ended up going all the way back towards the fence, and it's a long trot for Adrian Thomas. He was trying to go there, and looks like one of the ball boys will just play a ball from the corner for him. So no big trot, no extra steps there for the FCAZ netminders. He'll place it on the 6-yard box for the goal kick. 67th minute of play, 1-1 between FC Arizona and SC Union Maricopa. I'm Mahir Hassan. Thanks for tuning in on this Sunday night. Winner of this game goes to PSCFC or Coronado Athletic. That is, if FC Arizona would make it to the final, it would be right here at Campo Verde High School following the Division I final, which would be at 4 o'clock. If it's SC Union Maricopa, if they can retain the lead and try to win back, then they would go to either the winner of that game, either to PSC at El Mirage or Coronado in Sierra Vista. Man down for Maricopa right now. Hard to tell who it is. Looks like both teams. Again, FC Arizona made one change out of the break with bringing on Alan Garibaldi, who actually has 4 goals so far this season, if I'm not mistaken, which is actually tied for second, or rather, he has 3 goals on the season. That's tied for third with Marlon Atondo. Second right now being Jordan Figueroa, and of course Marco Afonso extends his sumptuous lead in first from 11 to 12 just a couple minutes ago. Back with Alenga Msenguchi as he boots it forward towards Afonso, trying to get in behind. Not the best ball. He'll have to settle there towards the left-hand side of the pitch, and we'll play it back again with, it seems like, might be with Garibaldi. Lost the ball there. He's trying to argue for a foul. Rodriguez goes for the long throw and down the line there. And 49 played it. It was off 49's upper arm, and the referee on that side will not, rather the official on that side will not give the free kick. Play will be stopped, and FCAZ's got the ball back. Back with Orduño, who tried playing it in towards Barreno, who was in towards the attacking third, but it was once again picked off. Back again with Maricopa. Left back will play it forward. A flick forward down the side. That one booted away by Carrion to stop the visitors' attack. 69th minute, 1-1 between these two sides. Looking to try to win, try to get back to it. FC Arizona, again, for so long in their first playoff game in the 7 seasons noted on the UPSL's website, they have gone 6-1, but that one loss was earlier this year in the spring of 2023 playoffs to Coronado Athletic, lost 4-0 at Sierra Vista. Coronado Athletic in general is looking for their first ever playoff win after losing to Coronado in the fall 2022 playoffs last year. They did not play in spring 2023. That one booted away by Reyes is back towards the midfield, and Maricopa will once again send it back close towards the attacking third, 35 out, as one of his players, 49, taken down. Nonetheless, no foul called, and maybe a chance here for Waters as he passes midfield, options both sides, as Waters will try to play through towards Afonso. He'll stop the ball now, 30 yards out, middle left part of the pitch, out left for Msenguchi. Msenguchi with touches inside the 18 now on the left-hand side. Msenguchi will have to track outside of it now, left off towards Afonso. Afonso on that side. Tried crossing it in. That was blocked away. Double team trying to get away from that. Indeed, he does. Afonso skating towards that side, trying to go end line. Taken down by 19. That being Mendez Valdez. No foul called. And it's a goal kick. And Afonso is down on that near end line. 20 minutes plus stoppage time remaining in regulation. If this game remains tied here at 1 apiece, or if it remains tied in general, we go to extra time. The more harrowing concern now for FC Arizona is that Marco Afonso is down. He was trying to play it out with Mendez Valdez just on that side, near side of the pitch, left flank for FCAZ, but he remains down on the pitch now, as for the past 10 seconds, but now he's up, which is a good sign. So goal kick coming now for Fernandez, and it was taken short. Back again as FCAZ continues to press. Back with Fernandez with Orr pressing. He's essentially taken that number 9 spot as FCAZ wins possession back, and Orr, who was trying to dribble towards goal, was listed offside. No deflection in the process that could have helped FC Arizona's case to continue play. Nonetheless, Parker Orr, who's started to come in towards that 9 spot, has done pretty well. It's one back here by Garibaldi. Takes a chance there from distance. Might have been a cross, might have been a shot. Either way, it just skips wide of goal, left of goal, that is, for another kick for Fernandez. Left short again for Mendez Valdez. He just takes some pips up, trying to push play down that right-hand side. Now in the side again. Waters with a shove. No foul called, says referee. Now again with Afonso down the left flank again. Afonso trying to dance around, trying to get past number 35. He does so here, trying to cut past Mendez Valdez. That does not happen. And a free kick will be given as Afonso went down. And it's a free kick in favor of Maricopa. Afonso not happy with the call and with the arguments as well. He will pick up his first yellow card of the day. Second yellow card of overall, second booking of the day. First one also went to FC Arizona's, that being Isaac Barrero. 73rd minute of play here from Campo Verde High School. Still 1-1 between FC Arizona and SC Union Maricopa. Free kick coming for the visitors. Far right part of the pitch. Mendez Valdez to take this. Just about roughly 15-20 yards out from his own goal. Both goals so far have come off free kicks. First off by number 29 of SC Union Maricopa, and roughly about the 65th minute or so. You'd have to check the replay on that. And then Marco Afonso responded just a few minutes later with a free kick of his own. As once again on the left flank, now going down the left furthermore, and the offside flag has gone up. It seemed like Nelson Gomez was the one out there, and he's the guilty party on this certain play. Looks like Ali Aguilar wants to make one more change as Jonathan Cuero Batalla sits at the touchline, at the midfield touchline. Nonetheless, FCAZ continues their play, bustling down the right-hand side, trying to get something there. Barreno, beautiful run as it's left off again towards Orr. Orr cutting in towards the left. He continues his run, pips it in. Afonso trying to get there, and Flores will shield him off as it was once again Fernandez to pick it up. It's been that kind of day so far, but they've gotten the chances, and so far it's been off set pieces, much like we've seen earlier in this series. Fernandez plays it right towards his left center back, that being Ben Fleming. Still, once again, in their 18, and now outside of it, trying to get it back towards midfield. That one pipped back as Gucci connects with Afonso. Afonso trying to push out the defender. He goes down. No foul called. Play on, says the ref. Out towards Gucci now, about 25 yards out from goal. Little taps as it now goes out towards Garibaldi. Garibaldi, edge of the 18 from the left-hand side. Double teamed, cross off of Rodriguez, who was tracking back. And a corner kick for FC Arizona. They've already got one goal off a set piece. Could get two here. Referee will once again go towards the center. He'll talk towards the defenders. And with that, he'll probably send a little sign up. And because of that, it looks like they're going to do the substitution now to bring on Cuero. Nothing yet so far. Looks like they might do the corner kick, and now we'll see a change coming. So Isaac Barreno on a yellow card. He will check out. He's been motoring on that right-hand side today, and now coming in will be Cuero Batalla. Here in the 75th minute, FC Arizona tied 1-1 with SC Union Maricopa. Excuse me there. Again, we thank you for tuning in on this Sunday night. Whipped into the box, headed away near post by the visitors. As it rolls back in towards the edge of the attacking third. Carrion can't play it there towards it looked like Garibaldi, who slid and slipped there. Now again towards the middle right part of the pitch with Rodriguez down the side. One deflected away and picked off by the left-hand side. Again, he's calling for it, Orduño, calling for players to go forward. He lofts it, it's headed away, and it's back again towards the midfield. Gucci couldn't get a touch to it. Gomez trying to get around his defender, and Batalla, fresh legs, gets the sliding tackle to see this one out on the far touchline. Throw in for SC Union Maricopa, roughly about 30 yards out. Little long trot there as it goes back out towards your left back. You've had a few other players in that side. It looks like right now it's Leonardo Iboado as it's been seen there. Throw-in will be played back towards Fleming. Now again, once again on that left-hand side. Look like it will be a free kick, it seems like. Either a free kick or a throw-in. It was a throw-in. Play went out there on that far touchline. Once again, another long throw down the line into the 18. Fresh off the shield, Rodriguez goes down, and the referee blows his whistle, and it's a penalty for SC Union Maricopa. Again, another big moment here off set pieces for SC Union, and it's Rogelio Rodriguez, the one motoring in, pushed from behind, and now SC Union Maricopa stands 12 yards away and simply just getting it past Christopher Thomas to try to get something going. Per usual, and as noted, FC Arizona will try to gather around the referee, probably right around 5 or 6 right now. Again, it was just a foul, no yellow card given for now, here in the 77th minute from Campo Verde High School. The referee continues to explain to the folks that this is how things are going down. And let's see who takes this penalty for SC Union Maricopa. Again, a lot of few options. You don't have your leading scorer on the pitch right now in John Cepeda. You don't have Brian Medina out either. Nor do you have Carl Bursey. All those the top 3 scorers. Cepeda and Medina with 4, Bursey with 2. As the ref continues to explain his case for the side. Nelson Gomez is the one, or rather, pardon me, I stand corrected. It's either Nelson Gomez or number 29. It looks like it is Gomez who stands over the ball right now. Christopher Thomas stands in goal 12 yards away. 78th minute of play. It's Gomez against Thomas, as the referee will point out the line to both parties involved. With 12.5 minutes left plus stoppage time remaining in regulation, it's Gomez with the long run up right through the middle. Going with the right foot. Shot saved by Thomas. Diving towards the left. He's able to keep this a 1-1 game. Clutch moment for Christopher Thomas. And after not getting the chance to get the ball on the free kick just maybe 15 minutes ago, he's able to make up for it there. And the crowd that has been quiet for majority of the match coming to life. In my opinion, probably a louder cheer for that than it was for FC Arizona's goal. If anything, maybe about the same level of cheering. Headed up, still 1-1 between these two sides. As it's picked up there by Gomez, trying to play it forward towards 49. His roller off target will go right towards Thomas. Middle right part of the pitch. Boy, oh boy, has this been interesting. got 2 free kicks, 2 direct free kicks, mind you, one from either side, and now a goalkeeper save off a penalty from Christopher Thomas. Parker Orr will go down, trying to head the ball. Free kick given to FCAZ, 35 out, middle right part of the pitch, just a little bit right of the hash, the right hash here on the football field at Campo Verde. An interesting game, an interesting side down the way. It is overall just an interesting game so far. Free kick now. It's 80th minute. Still tied 1-1. As now, once again, Marco Afonso showing down the side. Still trying to get something down the way. You've got about 3 or 4 players in the wall for SC Union Maricopa. They will line it up roughly about 1 to 2 yards away. And now it looks like a yellow card was given to one of the assistant coaches. Looked like there was a lot of dissent going on from the sideline. The referee said, "I'm not having any of that." And now, once again, a talk there. Still a lot down the side. Don't know. There was a lot of talk on the sidelines, both referees and coaches in general. Most of them bilingual with English and Spanish. But nonetheless, seems like an interesting chalk. Now looks like the referee has basically said, "You're out of here." And that's what's happened. So, one of the assistant coaches, I don't know if it was the head coach, Carlos Padilla, but looks like one of the assistant coaches for SC Union Maricopa has been sent off. Nonetheless, free kick to be taken here on the edge of the attacking third by Marco Afonso. 81st minute of play, still 1-1 between FC Arizona and SC Union Maricopa. Afonso will take a few steps back. 3 men in the wall as Afonso tried to play it on target. Dribbles right towards the middle. Into the 18. Garibaldi couldn't get a tilting shot on target. Blocked away. And looks like there was a shove on a Maricopa player. So a free kick goes towards the visitors deep in their defensive third. Far side of the pitch, left wing. Tensions continuing to rise here at Campo Verde High School. It's been that kind of day, and I've talked about it before, kind of at some points to the extent where it's become a broken record. But nonetheless, it has been down the side again. And a lot of exhilarating action and moments, especially in the second half. We were tied 0-0 going in towards halftime. Both teams with great chances and unable to gobble up the golden platter. But they've taken a golden platter and turned it into platinum here in the second half. Both sides scoring off direct free kicks towards the edge of the box, and Christopher Thomas just about a few minutes ago with the penalty save on Nelson Gomez. Right now, that is all the difference in this one. You need a 3-point summary of the match? I got you right there. Throw in for FC Arizona, once again in the midfield. And it was Waters trying to go forward. Free kick once again. It was actually a throw-in for SC Union Maricopa. They will now take this free kick, roughly about 25 yards away from FC Arizona's goal. Looking to try to get some answers here. 82nd minute of play. Still looking to try to extend. There's something here. They've got 1 goal already. They could make it 2 and hopefully take the lead back from FC Arizona if you're an SC Union Maricopa fan at home. Will be a right-footed free kick. 3 men standing on the wall for FC Arizona at the corner of the 18. Right-footed into the box, headed away there by Salama, and officially cleared by Cardion, and will be 40 yards away from goal, far side of the pitch for Union, who will take this throw-in once again. Number 29, the man who scored the opener, had the ball in his hands, and now they'll give it off towards Fleming, the left center back. He'll take the long run up. He will send this one high and down the line in towards the 18. A little too far for 49 on that far left part of the 18. Goal kick for Thomas once again. 83rd minute of play. Still a lot of time left. Roughly about 7 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. If it remains tied at 1 apiece, we go to extra time. Played short, and now out towards the center part of the pitch. Motoring forward is Garibaldi, who will loft it over towards Jonathan Cuero Batalla on the right-hand side. Batalla trying to go down the right, going towards the end line. Cross deflected out there. It looked like it took a touch off of Ibuado. It did. And it will be a corner kick for FCAZ. Far side of the pitch, right wing for the host. trying to get some late drama here. Sent towards the right part again. Marco Afonso with a few touches. And he'll make sure everybody is settled and ready here on this right-hand side. Right arm goes up, left foot goes to the ball, swung into the box, headed away again. Goes towards the edge of the 18, dribbling towards the middle, right in the area. A volley! And it goes right towards the goalkeeper. Audacious attempt there by left center back Angel Reyes, but it's an easy collect there by Jean-Pierre Fernandez. Right towards him, a simple squat down like he's in the gym, and just like that, he punts the ball away as the ball is once again traversing right towards the midfield, far side of the pitch. Back with FC Arizona now, able to win it back in that territory. Still in that area, Garibaldi now on the right, 45 yards away from goal. Bullied there by number 41, but he's able to get away and gives it off. 1-2 now, back with Garibaldi in the middle right part of the pitch. Middle left now for Orduño. Orduño rolling towards the left, tries to play it right towards his man, and it was a little too much of a touch there as it's going the other way. Maybe a chance here for 49. Gets it around Salama. 49 now, 25 yards out. 49 in the clear. Pushed from behind there by Reyes, and a free kick's coming up, and the ref's gone to his back pocket, it seems like. And whenever Angel Reyes will get the message, and he does so there, it is a red card for FC Arizona here in the 85th minute. So tie game, and now they have to defend a free kick, down a man, and if this goes into extra time, regulation, whenever this match ends, FC Arizona is down a man. It looked like the foul took place about 20 yards out from goal, so it would not be another penalty, although Thomas has saved one today. A lot of players retreating around. First red card we have seen for FC Arizona this season, and Reyes will get a few applause as he heads back towards the sideline. Was a relatively necessary challenge as it looked like 49 was motoring towards in the clear, but at the same time, a red card in any ideal is rather unfortunate. Free kick, middle right part of the pitch for Union Maricopa here in the 86th minute. Two men standing over it, one with the right foot, one with the left. Four men in the wall for FC Arizona, roughly about 13-14 yards away from Thomas's goal. Whistle blows. It's 35, left-footed! Caught by Thomas. A simple shuffle over to the left, and a simple jump to catch it and keep this a 1-all game here in the 86th minute. Nonetheless, FC Arizona down without a center back. Who do you put in that spot? And more importantly, do you just try to get a winner here to avoid extra time? And it's just about suntering down and try to play for penalties. But still, that is about 30-36 minutes you have to play for if you go the extra way. 87th minute is now with Orduño, left side of the pitch. He bounces it back towards Waters. Waters has now slid into that left center back position. Has played midfield, has motored forward in the attack at times as he slides it, and Afonso couldn't get the best touch. Now with Orr again, Orr with a few dribbles towards Msenguchi and back towards Salama. Salama will roll this one towards the right, and he'll play a left-footed pass back towards Thomas. Couldn't see any option there as Thomas will pip it out towards Waters. Can he keep it in play near side? No, he can't. Throw in for FC Union Maricopa, roughly 40 yards out. And before the throw-in can be taken off, we have another change here, and it looks like Alejandro Aguilar has the official defensive change he wants to make here. Corey Ramsey sits at the touchline. He had the third goal in that game against SC Union Maricopa. He'll be brought in for, at this point, solely defensive duties as he'll check in towards the back line. Checking out, seems like it is an offensive substitution, as it is Garibaldi. So Alan Garibaldi, who checked in to start off the second half, is out here in the 88th. So a 32-minute shift for him. Did not get his fourth goal of the fall 2023 campaign. Did not get anything else there. Nonetheless, Afonso going the other way with 40 yards out. Options both sides. Afonso now 15 yards out. Afonso coming to the side. Right-footed shot! Just wide! And Fernandez didn't even dive to save it. He just let that one go. Marco Afonso so close to bagging his second goal of the day, close to his lucky number 13th. 89th minute, still 1-1 between Arizona and Maricopa. So close there for the man leading the team in goals. So down the side again. 89th minute, roughly about 100 seconds left. I know you guys are asking for score and time. I'm trying my best over there. I'll give you guys more updates down the side. Nonetheless, 89th minute of play. Still with Fernandez. Pressure comes from Orr, and as Fernandez was getting his kick off, Orr nicked him in the right foot. Free kick coming for SC Union Maricopa. A lot of players have landed in the book so far for the referee tonight. Angel Reyes with a straight red card, Marco Alfonso with a yellow, and Isaac Barreno, who is now on the bench, with a yellow as well. It's been an interesting stretch here from Campo Verde High School. Right now, as it seems like FC Arizona is down a man, but still equalized right now, 1-1. With Salama again, plays it down the side, further down the pitch, now with Msenguchi away. Msenguchi trying to pass the center line, he does. Still right part of the pitch, still in the midfield with Afonso. Back towards goal, Afonso pressured from behind, still tries to keep it, he doesn't. One back by 41, and Afonso will just nick it away towards the near touchline, throwing on the right-hand side for the visitors. Visitors who landed 5th place overall in the Arizona Conference, 4th seed in this tournament as Barca Residency Academy, despite getting 2nd, not in the tourney. So Flores will take the throw-in. Sebastian Flores will send it high, and that one's headed away there by Corey Ramsey. Ramsey will be playing that left center-back position. Salama continues to play on the right. This once again chested up towards the middle, again towards the right side again. 35 trying to slalom his way, trying to get outside of the triangle. He does, but he plays it back, and actually back towards Orr. Orr off the turn tries to play it towards Cuero Batalla. He'll have to roll towards the right-hand side to get it as it rolls in around midfield, roughly about 50 yards away from SC Union Maricopa's goal. They'll take the throw in deep, and as Fleming was trying to boot that one forward, looked like Batalla was the guilty party there, nicked him in the right foot. So consecutive chances there. We are past 90 minutes here at Campo Verde High School. Still 1-1 between FC Arizona and SC Union Maricopa. And looks like the referee's talking with Leonardo Iboado right now, just trying to get something down the way. It's been that kind of day so far, and again, FC Arizona is not the ideal start to the fall 2023 playoffs. Start of the year off so well, and at times has been slowly rolling down, kind of like a roller coaster coming to a stop. Free kick now for Fleming. This one at the 38-39 yard line of the football field. Their own 38-39 yard line, if we're talking American football. Free kick now. It'll just be slid over towards number 19, that being their right center back. Mendes Valdez will play it up pitch, and 29 dispossessed once again with FC Arizona going down the left. Afonso trying to push pace, able to get away from 29, continues to push his way down. 25 out now on the left, tries to split his defense, he can't as Mendes Valdez boots it forward. Only as far as Ramsey though, and he'll have to play it back towards the right, or rather it was Salama on the left, and he'll play it towards Ramsey. Out on the right-hand side, Carrion will play this down, can't find anybody as it's once again nicked forward by Mendes Valdez. Gomez tried to get something off the touch. He was shoved from the back. No foul called. Wasn't that much. As Cuero Batalla tries to pip forward, that one knocked away. Only as far as shot from distance, and that one's saved off the bounce there. A good chance nonetheless, but nothing troubling Fernandez over there as he rolls it out towards Flores, who pushes it up pitch now, plays it past the midfield marker. That one nicked off and intercepted by Orduño. Orduño will pip it back again with Afonso, and now with Orr now. Orr loses possession with Valdez sending it back towards FC Arizona territory. Waters now into some space, middle right part of the pitch, roughly 50 yards out, in a lot of green grass ahead of him. Mendes Valdez will continue pushing there, edge of the 18, in the 18, shot is saved once again by Fernandez. 93rd minute, you can say this is the 3rd minute of stoppage time, still 1-1 between FC Arizona and SC Union Maricopa. A long boot now towards 49 as they have to roll back. Can FC Arizona continue this down a man? Not down a goal, though, and that's the fortunate part. Middle part of the pitch now. In towards the attacking third for 35. Roughly 30 yards out as he'll play it again towards the wing. Lifted out towards number 10. Too far for number 10 and too high as it's seen out on the near side touchline. Throw in FC Arizona. No mention for stoppage time. No boards to mention the numbers and stoppage time in general from the fourth official. So we're just guesstimating on how much FC Arizona might go for in this side. But nonetheless, Thomas with the boot, a linear boot, as it did not take a deflection on the way out. Throw in for SC Union Maricopa onto the near side of the pitch, right-handed side, and Flores has to run all the way back towards FC Arizona's bench, roughly 50 yards to go get that ball, and now one of the ball boys will just pip it out towards Fleming, who's now on the right-hand side, and will take this. Sumter down towards the right-hand side, middle right-hand side, pipped out towards 10 again. Pipped out high in the area as it rolls back again towards Flores, the right back. 94th minute of play, still 1-1. Can Maricopa get one final say in this one as it's headed up into the area, headed away by Ramsey? Now 35 again, 40 yards out, trying to get away from Gucci. He'll just have to pass back towards his teammate. And that will do it. At the end of regulation, it is tied 1-1 between FC Arizona and SC Union Maricopa. Both goals coming off set pieces. First off by number 29, and then a few minutes later by number 7 for FC Arizona, Marco Afonso. So FC Arizona unable to hold the lead in this one, looking to try to do so, but more importantly, they are down a man as Angel Reyes was sent off roughly about 15 minutes ago. I'll take a quick break, and I'll be back for more right after this. Stay tuned. Should be an interesting extra time coming up. Just to remind you, it is still an interesting game down the stretch, and more importantly, there is still a lot to play for. The winner of this game plays either PSC or Coronado on next Sunday with a trip to the national tournament on the line. Still tied here from Campo Verde High School, with FC Arizona trying to maintain their perfect record when it comes to playoffs at home, and SC Union Maricopa trying to get their first program history playoff win when it comes to their time in the UPSL. I'll take a quick break, and I'll be back for more right after this from Campo Verde High School. Stay tuned. You're watching the Fall 2023 UPSL Arizona Conference Semifinals on FC Arizona's YouTube page. We welcome you back to Campo Verde High School in Gilbert, Arizona, where after 90 minutes, FC Arizona and SC Union Maricopa are tied 1-1, still with a chance to try to go forward. The winner of this game plays either PSCFC or Coronado Athletic in the UPSL Arizona Conference Final, with a trip to the national tournament on the line. I'm Mahirson Hassan. Thanks for tuning in on this Sunday night. It has been a thrilling one so far. Both goals coming out free kicks. SC Union Maricopa first, and then Marco Alfonso for FC Arizona second. But the FC Arizona, the boys in blue, are down a man after Angel Reyes was sent off towards the 81st minute as we're back underway. Can FC Arizona, down a man, pull off the unthinkable and get a goal? Or did they just hold on and play for penalties? Or can SC Union Maricopa pull off a shocker in the first round of the conference playoffs? It's Alenga Msanguchi playing it out towards Marco Alfonso on the right. He plays it through towards Parker Orr in the 18 now on the right-hand side. That one nicked away there. Looked like Ben Fleming trying to get the touches as this one's sent away. It's actually by Fleming to send it forward. Once again taken by Gabriel Waters. He'll pass it back towards Msanguchi. And now some taps the other way. Looked like there were not too many changes, though we have Jonathan Cuero Batalla now on the left wing for FC Arizona, rather on the right. 1-1, just within the start of extra time here from Campo Verde, as Tarek Salama, or rather Corey Ramsey, pushed from the side, from the left side, as it's won back by Maricopa. A collision down there with Salama in 49, and a free kick given to FC Union Maricopa. And Tarek Salama was given some sign, and he was saying already, he was waving the finger and saying, I didn't do it. It should not be a foul, but indeed, the referee thought it was. 33 yards out for SC Union Maricopa. Got number 49 standing over it. Looks like it might be more of an indirect shot and an indirect chance compared to what we saw in the second half, which was much more in favor of FC Arizona. As it is right now, this is the first half of extra time. You'll have the second half, both of which are 15-minute periods, as we're within about 100 seconds of that first period. 5 men in the wall for FC Arizona, middle left part of the pitch, right on the left hash rather. 49 standing over it with the right, 29 with the left. Whistle blows. It's 49, right-footed, takes it direct, and it's in again. This time he paints the top left corner, and after 29 got it in regulation, 49 gets it in extra time, and just 2 minutes or so into this extra time period, SC Union Maricopa once again jumps out to the lead up on the 10-man FC Arizona. It's SC Union Maricopa 2 and SC Arizona 1. What a change in momentum. What a change in set pieces. All 3 goals today have come off set pieces when it comes to both sides, and now FC Arizona in probably the most dire straits they could possibly imagine. Down a man, down a goal, and they need something quick. 27 minutes essentially. 27 minutes and now to allow one, as this one's booted forward. That one headed away there by Ibuado. Jonathan Cuero Batalla tracking back, pushes from behind. Free kick given towards SC Union Maricopa. Free kick will be taken middle right side of the pitch. Things are not looking too good. Their Division 1 team will be in the Arizona Division 1 final next week here at Campo Verde, but the premier side, as is right now, will bow out in the first round. A season where they got the regular season championship as well, just beating out Barca Residency Academy by 3 points. After a ferocious start, too, in September, a little tapering off in October, regain in November, and now in December, maybe bowing out. Number 44 down the left side, he'll try to cross it in, a little deflection, still in the area, and Thomas with a little miscommunication between his 2 center backs. Ramsey with the last touch, it seemed like, or actually it was not Ramsey, it was actually the striker in the area. It looked like it might have been number 49, just in general. Either way, danger very much averted for FC Arizona. The last thing you want after that goal is another goal. Back again in the attacking third as it's down the right-hand side, and once again 44 will clear this one out. That's Ibuado. Saved down the side by Waters, and now with Orr now. Orr will try to pip this one into the area, flicked around, back with Orr now, 25 out, center part of the pitch, given out towards Msanguchi. His shot is blocked. Left footer, nowhere close towards goal. Now number 10 will scramble towards the right-hand side, trying to push the pace the other way. That's what happens when you're up a man. As here comes number 10 once again on the other side, going up against, it seemed like, Orduño. Number 10 jumping away. Orduño able to win that battle. Plays it back with Salama now. Middle left part of the pitch inside the 18. Pitched up and high and in. We've seen this in moments. We saw this last night in the MLS Cup playoffs. FC Cincinnati up 2-0 on Columbus at halftime. Columbus came back, scored 2 goals in regulation, and then got the winner in extra time. And essentially at that point, for majority of the match, Columbus looked like the better team, and as soon as they equalized, it was just a matter of when they were going to score that goal. And at times, FC Arizona's been in that spot as well, especially ever since going down a man, ever since giving up that penalty, although saved by Thomas. Nonetheless, player down for SC Union Maricopa, middle left part of the pitch, inside the center circle. Looks like it might be number 41 or 47, can't tell from here. Might be 41, Cesar Morquecho. Roughly about 9:34 left to go in this first period of extra time. SC Union Maricopa now leads 2-1 on FC Arizona, with their second goal of the match coming 2 minutes within this extra time. Roughly speaking, about 3 minutes or so ago. Free kick now for SC Union Maricopa. 29, who scored the first goal, will pip it forward. That one's headed away by Ramsey. With Orr on that right side, now with some taps the other way with Carrion, and now we'll play it back with Salama, who plays it back towards Thomas the other way. Thomas with a few taps will boot this forward to avoid some pressure, but right towards his bench near side for a throw-in SC Union Maricopa left wing. 8:51, and again, dire moments. You think about it, NPSL-wise too. FC Arizona lost that matchup to Crossfire Red, actually scored the opening goal before allowing the second two, although that game was decided in regulation in 90. As here comes 41 down the other side again, that's more Quecho. Msenguchi able to win it back. Msenguchi still going for the ball, tripped up from behind by Morquecho, and a free kick will be given for FC Arizona. Not an official stumble by Msenguchi, but you could see him struggling on that right side of the pitch. 25 yards out from his own goal. Christopher Thomas will motion everybody forward, sending this high into the Gilbert night air. That one headed away again. Last-ditch attempts might be the key of the game so far, with FC Arizona down a man. Have been down a man now for, roughly speaking, about 17 minutes or so. Free kick now is once again Morquecho. This time he was fouled, and this time roughly in the center circle, but in the defensive half for SC Union Maricopa. Again, we thank you for tuning in on this Sunday night, as it's pipped out towards the left-hand side again. A long ball looking towards Nelson Gomez. Gomez able to take a touch before it went out on the end line, and it was seen out there by Carlos Carrion, and actually, pardon me, Gomez took the last touch. Goal kick, middle right part of the pitch, just on the outskirts of the 6-yard box for Thomas. Roughly about halfway through this first extra time period of about 15 minutes, Thomas will boot this one again towards the right. A header down, and Afonso will boot this high up again. Salama boots it back, down with Fleming, and deflected the other way. A team that could have gone and had aspirations at some point to maybe make a run on the fences right now. Again, you think about it, previous stalwarts of the UPSL Arizona Conference, Olympians FC, have made it before. Foul from behind there, it looked like by Waters, a free kick for Maricopa at the 41-yard line, right side of the pitch, between the right hash and the far sideline. Player continues to remain down on the pitch. It looks like he's not getting too much treatment right now. Looks like he's got one of his players, or rather his teammates, Sebastian Flores, around with him. 6:28 left to go in this first period of extra time. And as it is right now, it is all SC Union Maricopa here in Gilbert. He's able to get up on the pitch. It will be number 29 to take the free kick a little further up, at around the 38-yard line. Once again, same position on the field as that is when it comes to latitude. Still between the right hash and the right sideline. Players once again going back. No wall for FC Arizona. Play continues to move here as the ball's whipped in, and once again nicked away. Salama, the one getting the touch, as Msenguchi pips it back, and it's once again headed forward by Mendez Valdez. Once again in the area again, and now sent the other way with Orduño, who will just boot this high into the air. Again, down into the side, middle part of the pitch, and just a long chance there by Ben Fleming, and it'll just go out on the end line. Goal kick grabbed by Thomas, able to save it before it went into the dark abyss behind him. Goal kick so far, change coming for SC Union Maricopa, and it's Mario Montoya getting ready to come in. The man who has the most appearances for SC Union Maricopa in its short history will now check in to try to see this one out in his midfield position. Checking out will be again another fellow midfielder of his. As he gets to talking, he talks with his officials, talks with his assistant coaches and head coach Carlos Padilla. If you're Carlos Padilla right now, you have got to be thrilled at what you're seeing right now. A team that beat you 2 times during the regular season, a team that held you scoreless 2 times during the regular season, you have them up 2-1 as the ball went into the stands, and now it looks like there's a talk between whether getting the ball from the stands or getting one that was down towards the pitch, and it looks like Alejandro Aguilar will track that one back and will hop the fence to get back towards his bench. Throw in for FC Arizona, 55 yards out near touchline right side. Cardion sends it forward, headed away by 29. 49 trying to shield off Ramsey. He does. Plays it out towards the right, and that one pipped away. It was number 10 trying to make a run. Out with Orduño now on the left, trying to barrel forward about 40 yards away from goal. Still will just slide it forward. Still looking for some ways to try to careen through the defense. Orduño and Cuero Batalla fighting, and Cuero Batalla will be called for the foul there on Flores. 3:57 left to go in this first period of extra time, and it is SC Union Maricopa up 2-1 so far from Campo Verde High School. All goals have been scored off free kicks. First Maricopa, then FC Arizona, courtesy of Marco Alfonso, and then it was Maricopa again. Been that kind of night. FC Arizona has not looked 100%. At times they've looked like the better team. At sometimes they have not. And it's shown here in the second half, and especially first half of extra time. Also down a man ever since Angel Reyes was sent off in the 81st minute. With Waters, looks for some options, and now with Carrion on the right. Carrion will just take a few taps, and he'll slide it back towards Ramsey again. Ramsey, running the white taping on the football field, will pip this forward, looking for a run for Cuero Batalla, and it's a little too far. A few bounces will be an easy get there for Pierre Fernandez. Less than 3 minutes to go in this first half of extra time. Off the punt, Fernandez sends it back into the midfield on the left-hand side, but nonetheless headed away by Ramsey. Waters will shield off his defenders, rolling towards the left, now towards the right, now again towards the center, in the center circle as he is right now. In with Emson Gucci, or rather with, it seemed like Cuero Batalla. One back by Maricopa, 49 plays it back towards Batalla as he won the interception there. Once again playing direct as he plays it towards the middle. Parker Orr able to get a chance here. Orr with the shot, it seemed like it was deflected off of Iboado, and with the ball arcing high in the air, it was caught easily by Fernandez. Jean-Pierre Fernandez has had a few good saves, had a few big saves in the first half, especially in the clear and in key moments. Just has been in that case. The man's been the CEO of the team, and especially for a team that's trying to hold FC Arizona. You think about it too, FC Arizona, quite simple when it comes to goals in score and how they've allowed it as well. When they've scored less than 2 goals, FC Arizona has lost. It was their only loss of the year here at Campo Verde against Coronado Athletic. When they've scored 2 or more, they've gotten a result. 29 through the middle, trying to traverse, and he'll slide it over towards number 80, Montoya, who's now far right, with number 10 trying to get towards the edge of the box right-hand side. He takes it off the volley, and that will be skewed well wide right of goal. Did not even cross the face, and it was untroubling for Thomas. Goal kick now, 1:21 left to go in this opening period of extra time. FC Arizona down a goal, down a man, and they need something quick. 2-1 SC Union leads, and it looks like the referee is trying to stop play from resuming and starting up again. Few changes coming, 2 in fact, coming for FC Arizona's Lorenzo Ramos Garcia, and looks like Gene Takuri are now in. Got a few players from the Latin American countries, Ramos Garcia from Mexico, Takuri from Ecuador. Back again towards the equator of the pitch, that is midfield, as it's again with Nelson Garcia, or rather, nonetheless, headed up, it was by Gomez, pardon me. Gomez nonetheless was headed away, and now with Msenguchi now trying to play it through towards Bataille on the right. That one's nicked away. Msenguchi trying to pressure through. Still in the area, still around that 40-yard line. Last touched by Kwara Bataille, but he is unable to save it. Looked like he was trying to go in the attack. Nonetheless, it was actually a throw in for FC Arizona. Afonso took it quick. Is still with Afonso now on the right. Clips it through towards Msenguchi. Back with Afonso again. 30 yards out. Can't get the combo with Msenguchi. The two Africans unable to connect there in the build-up to the play. Out with Salama now. Middle left part of the pitch. Still down 2-1. As it looks like the buzzer may sound sometime here for first half of extra time. It looks like clock kept on moving. The referee will decide when extra time will end as Msenguchi tries pipping out towards Kwara Bataille, and it looks like Kwara Bataille is taken down. Rough collision there. He remains down alongside Leonardo Ibuado. Free kick given towards Maricopa, despite Ibuado being the one crashing in. More importantly, this one, I apologize for not getting the setup right, but it was Bataille coming in, crashing in. This was right on the edge, far right edge of the 18. So this could be either a penalty or a free kick. Either way, a very surprising call from the referee. Just a few moments before the first half of extra time ends. That would have been a lucky break for FC Arizona, who, as I've said before, not only down a goal, but also playing with 10 men after Angel Reyes, their left center back, was sent off with a red card, denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity in the 81st minute. Down a goal, down a man, and a long trot into the abyss for Jean-Pierre Fernandez to try to retain that ball. Either way, that's the end of the first period of extra time as FC Arizona once again falls behind the sticks, down 2-1 to SC Union Maricopa. 2 minutes into this period of extra time, it was number 49, roughly about 33 yards out, to paint the top left corner like he was Luka Modric to give SC Union Maricopa the lead. And the team that came in 5th in conference towards the bottom half is so close to pulling an upset against the regular season champs. They stand 15 minutes away. Can they hold on, or do the manless and short-handed FC Arizona get an equalizer and maybe win this game and send it to penalties? I'll take a quick break, and I'll be back for the second half of extra time right after this. Stay tuned, folks. You're watching the Fall 2023 UPSL Arizona Conference Semifinals on FC Arizona's YouTube page. A short break between the halftime, basically an intermission of the 2 periods of extra time, but more importantly, in those first 15 minutes, SC Union Maricopa made it 2-1 against FC Arizona, and now the regular season champs need an equalizer, down a man, to try to save their season. I'm Mihirson Hassan. Thanks for tuning in on this Sunday night at 49. We'll kick it back as SC Union Maricopa gets you underway. Excuse me. Sorry for that. Once again, outside for Mendez Valdez. Francisco Mendez Valdez on that right side. Sebastian Flores on the right back. Try to push there, but his play towards the center is easily picked off. Back again towards the center again. Carlos Carrion. Well, ball down. Plays it towards the middle. Maybe a chance for Alfonso. It's saved there. Right open goal, and Parker Orr could not get a chance from it from 20 yards out. And it's Marco Alfonso again trying to get in behind. He scored the first goal of the day. Meanwhile, Maricopa, here they come on the counter. Out with Nelson Gomez on the right. Plays it towards 49 in the middle, and he just misses wide right. A chance first time from 10 yards out. And luckily for FC Arizona, they only remain down a goal, 2-1. But chances from both sides, coast to coast. It could be an equalized game. It could be 3-1 SC Union Maricopa. And somehow, both of those chances did not go into the back of the net. As Thomas will send this back into the attacking third. Maybe another chance here with Orr trying to motor forward. Again, as I mentioned before, FC Arizona down a man. And if you're Alejandro Aguilar, when are you deciding to push some players forward? It seems like he's gone to a three-man back line, especially with two of his players. I think you have Gene Takuri as well. So kind of a mobile three-man back line with a chance that they could essentially be kind of a left center back or full back, as Fernandez will let this one roll there for a second. Little pressure there by Tarek Salama, who's actually now slid into that forward role. So essentially they've made Tarek Salama the poacher of this team. And a little bit back from Marco Alfonso. Down the side again with number 35, who tries to pivot towards the right for number 10. A little too far as it's Thomas collecting his box. Immediately a left-handed throw all the way back towards Emson Gucci in the midfield. And he tried playing it out left. That one intercepted away. The rebound goes forward towards Alfonso down the left side. Headed away by Mendez Valdez. Throw-in for FC Arizona. 12:54 left to go in this second period of extra time. And the boys in blue are down 2-1. Throw-in now will be taken by Alfonso. He'll play this back, all the way back towards Gene Takuri, the left back. 50 yards out, middle left part of the pitch, surveys his options, and now plays it again towards the hashes for Lorenzo Ramos Garcia. Slid in through towards Alfonso again. Alfonso unable to get it past Flores. Last touched off of Alfonso, and a throw-in for SC Union Maricopa. It's been the story of the game so far. FC Arizona has had some chances on goal. It's looked pretty at times, other times not so much. But nonetheless, Marco Alfonso has the ball here, has the difference. At least it seemed like the difference. It was the goal that sent this game to extra time, and it was further established by Adrian Thomas's goal. Meanwhile, it's picked up by number 49 in the clear with 30 yards out. 49 shot saved by Thomas right on the edge of his box, 15 yards out. A beautiful save once again by the netminder for FC Arizona. The host continue to remain down one goal. Once again, pipped down the side again. Alfonso too far there as it's pipped up by Mendez Valdez. Still in the area, still in the center area, I should say, as it's Parker Orr sending it back. And once again, Flores will send it all the way back towards goal. Or rather, all the way back towards the back line of FC Arizona. Nonetheless, still in the midfield, roughly 60 yards away from SC Union Maricopa's goal, manned by Jean-Pierre Fernandez. Out with Carrion. Carrion slides it down the side again with Ramos Garcia in the middle. Rolling on the right hash. Goes down off the turn. And the ref will award a free kick to FC Arizona. 11:09 left to go in the second period of extra time. And as it stands right now, 11:09 left in FC Arizona's season. Gene Takuri running over to get it as the player for Maricopa remains down on the pitch. And he'll be able to get up. Gene Takuri standing over the ball. Again, has played left back. He's also one of the few players part of the NPSL team over the summer. Left-footed. He'll flip this one into the box. Looking back post for Salama. And he was unable to redirect it neither towards the center of the box nor to the center of the goal. It went well wide left as he was on that left part of the 18. Goal kick. 10:28 left to go. Now, I say 10:28, but in reality, that's just where the play clock is. The referees will be the one to blow the official whistle, with this being UPSL play. Now, if you were to watch college or high school, yes, that countdown clock would be quite important. Nonetheless, ball played through. That one's picked up by Ramsey, just about 40 yards away from his own goal. Basically now Union Maricopa is going for the simple through ball right now to try to get what would be essentially an insurance goal and a capper. Meanwhile, Takuri in the area lost the ball for a while. He'll try to run. A beautiful Rabona on a Maradona as well. Was able to get past the first player but not past the second. As is again with Flores, able to get it down towards 49, and he is listed offside on the right flank. Again, close towards the 18. 9:40 left to go. Referee will blow the whistle once again. Again, a lot of substitutions on both sides. An interesting game down the stretch, and not in a good way if you're an FC Arizona fan, as this one's pipped forward, headed down by Ramsey looking towards Orr, and it will be collected by Fernandez inside his own box. Fernandez will take his own sweet time here. Essentially, if you're Maricopa, don't make any silly decisions. Kind of simple, as one of my coaches used to say, make the easy pass. But nonetheless, it's sent by Fernandez all the way towards 49. Slid again towards Montoya in the middle. Montoya goes down, 35 out in the center. Free kick. As once again, it looked like Ramos Garcia. He was tracking back and shoved Montoya from the back. So a free kick now, 39, right in the center. Looks like we'll have number 29 again trying to take this one, and you also have Nelson Gomez as well. Had a chance to take the lead in what seemed like the 77th minute or so before it was saved by Adrian Thomas as he parried it towards the left. Only one man there, number 29 with his right boot. 4 players in the wall for FC Arizona, roughly 30 yards out. Whistle blows, shots taken direct, and this time it is missed over the crossbar, the soccer crossbar, and actually went through the football uprights. Technically speaking, if this were a regular season game, it would be 3 points, but because of this being playoffs, it's much more than 3 points. Nonetheless, goal kick taken for Adrian Thomas. He'll back up all the way towards the end line and will boot this from the 6-yarder. All the way back towards attacking territory. Center as he tries to play it towards Salama, and he can't get a turn on it as Fernandez will boot this one high as it bounced toward the stands. Throw in near side for FC Arizona, about 45 yards out, and it looks like the ball once again in between the stands, pushed back by some of the fans, and back out with Gene Takuri, who will take this throw in. 7:29, roughly halfway through this second half extra time period. FC Arizona down 2-1 to SC Union Maricopa. Thomas will take a few touches. He'll send this over towards the left. Flores will pick it off. It's one chested up by Emson Gucci, who tracks back. Now to Curry with the left pipper back towards goal and back towards his netminder. Now sent out towards the right. Carlos Carrion with a few touches. Roughly 70 yards out, 70, 80 yards out, and back towards base again. Pressure comes from 49, but Thomas able to boot it back towards midfield, past the marker, as 35 boots it high in the air. Center of the pitch, bounced down right towards Emson Gucci in the middle, and slid out towards Afonso, now on the left. Afonso picks his head up, flips it right towards the middle, looking for his man, that's headed away. Salama right now, essentially that key target. The right center back essentially playing as your essential number 9 right now. Afonso kind of playing the number 10 position, if you will. Kind of been how FC Arizona has ran the course this year when it comes to being down. Happened against RSL Southern, happened against Coronado Athletic. Throwing now for the hosts. This is a team, by the way, actually the last time, usually, most of the time, the number 1 seed usually makes the makes the national tournament. Makes the conference final, makes the national tournament. FC Arizona, when they made the national tournament in 2021, actually had to pull an upset, as here comes 49 in about 30 or so yards out. Now at 34 again, that being Sebastian Flores. And now out with number 10 on the right-hand side. Edge of the 18, crosses it in, headed up right towards the middle of the area. And once again caught by Thomas. As I was saying, FC Arizona pulled off the victory in that game. They were the 3rd seed rolling into that matchup and beat the 1st seed on the road quite handily too. As Orr misses the chance there, he's going to scroll it from about 40 yards out. Ball on the ground, or on the ground. He can't play it towards a teammate. Back again with Maricopa it goes, as it's once again booted high into the air from the back line. When taken by Carrion, Carrion just has to play it in towards the left. Curry will track back, and he'll motor forward. Now with Msenguchi, middle left part of the pitch. Msenguchi picks his head up towards Salama. Salama rolling towards the right, in towards the 18, now towards the edge of the 18 right-hand side. Did he play it off of Ibuado? Yes, he did. No, he didn't. He did not. So Tarek Salama with the last touch. Another goal kick here, as it shows on the play clock. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the second period. FC Arizona down 2-1 to SC Union Maricopa. They need something quick. They need something big here. Otherwise, their season comes to an end. Fernandez will take the goal kick. He'll take his own sweet time, and he'll lay it off towards Fleming in the left center back position, who will boot this high forward back towards the midfield in the center part of the pitch. Flicked on by 49 towards 10. 10 able to get in behind before Takuri. 10 in the clear, and he just skips it wide. A shot, right-footed shot from roughly maybe 15 or so yards out. Just skipped wide of goal. Once again, FC Arizona still in this one. Otherwise, this game probably most likely, down a man, down a goal, would have been over. Goal kick, FC Arizona for Christopher Thomas again. 4:04 left to go in the second period, as shown as the clock. Nonetheless, treat that clock like stoppage time. Is it there? Yes. Is it accurate? Are you going to get it exactly 4 minutes? No. But nonetheless, that's how much time FC Arizona has. As Ramsey will slide this one, a dribbler all the way back towards Thomas. He's motioning everybody to go forward as he glides this one from his box. Glider goes all the way after a chest down by Valdez. Will go right towards Orr, right towards the center of the pitch. We'll slide this out towards Afonso on the right-hand side, 30 yards out. As Afonso will once again look for some options in the middle right. Cutting towards the middle. Afonso going the other way. Afonso will just leave it off towards Msenguchi. Msenguchi will take a touch towards the right and will continue motoring that way as well. 35 out. Will leave it off towards Carrion. First time cross, easily nicked away by 29. Now again with Msenguchi. Msenguchi takes it from distance, and it's saved by Fernandez. Again, the simple parry, not too much of a dive, and he will stare down Afonso and the FC Arizona men. Afonso in a little bit of a battle with Mendez Valdez to try to win it back, and now an official free kick will be given to the visitors. Less than 3 minutes to go, and that's the team right now that is heading to the UPSL Arizona Conference Final next week, heading to either El Mirage to face PSC or to Sierra Vista to play Coronado Athletic. Boot from the box by Mendez Valdez, fresh out the free kick. 49 with a flick forward, going over towards Gomez, who makes the dashing run. Gomez trying to get in behind, edge of the 18, now in the 18. Gomez now in the clear, right-footed shot, and he puts it in the back of the net. Nelson Gomez with the run that started from the edge of the attacking third, roughly 20 yards out, slaloming, dashing, and he slides it past Christopher Thomas, nestled into the lower right corner of the net. All of the SC Union Maricopa players going over towards the sideline to hug their coaches, to hug their bench players, and with 2:06 left to go in the second period of extra time, it is all SC Union Maricopa, and FC Arizona season has all but come to an end. Visitors up 3-1 here against the host side, and what was a raucous crowd at points has gone dead silent here at Campo Verde High School. Hands on hips. It's been a shock from the start, and Nelson Gomez, the man who missed the penalty that could have given them the lead in about the 81st minute or so, able to make amends there. It's all but over right now for an FC Arizona side, but nonetheless, a team that surprised many people after years of possibly making the playoffs but being stuck at third or fourth. They were able to get first this year. Started off with strong wins against Phoenix Rising 7-1 on the road, and then against Barca Residency Academy 6-1 at home. Then came a little bit of struggle after some wins, including a 1-0 win against SC Union Maricopa at Glendale Community College's soccer stadium, and then following that was a 6-1 win at PSCFC. Returned home and had a little bit of struggles. It was actually RSL Southern. Started off the month of October with a 2-2 draw before those two games on the road against PSC. And again, down the side is actually a PSC, and then they beat Coronado Athletic in Sierra Vista 5-3. It was a great offensive performance. The week after, they play a game here at Campo Verde. They lose that game 2-1, and then they were able to get some strangling back, as we'll see a free kick, won there by Lorenzo Ramos Garcia, a tug there, I should say, by Montoya down the side. Looks like Thomas will be the one to boot this as we have 13 seconds left. 13. It's been an rather, if 13 were a lucky number, it's right now not too unlucky, rather not too lucky for FC Arizona. Late change for SC Union Maricopa as number 24 will head on for number 49. Thomas from the 44-yard line, left hash, will kick this one towards the right hash, and Garillon will boot this forward, and I will send it back. A flick on towards Orr trying to give some chase there. Tries to get a touch around Fernandez, who's well off his line, and Orr will boot this one high in the area. Fernandez back on his line. Nonetheless, 29 will boot this one high in the air, and that will do it from Campo Verde High School. After going all the way, 25 points, 8 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss in the season, FC Arizona's season comes to an end in the first round of the 2023 Arizona Conference Playoffs as they lose in the semifinals to SC Union Maricopa 3-1. It was tied 1-1 at the end of regulation. First off with Maricopa to make it 1-0 off the free kick, and then it was FC Arizona's Marco Afonso with his 12th goal of the season to make it 1-1. And that was the one going into extra time, but before that happened, Angel Reyes was sent off with a red card that caused all the difference in this one. After that, it was all SC Union Maricopa. Couldn't get the winner in regulation, but they got it 2 minutes into extra time. Number 49 with another free kick, kind of the similar position, middle left part of the pitch, but a few yards back from where 29 hit his. And then just about a couple minutes or so before the end of extra time, SC Union Maricopa puts the dagger into FC Arizona's season with their first run-of-play goal of the day, capped off by Nelson Gomez. And so that does it here from Campo Verde High School. Again, next week I'll be here for the Division 1 final as FC Arizona's Division 1 side looks to try to get a piece of trophy while their premier side fell short this year. That game will be at 4 o'clock right here at Campo Verde High School. I'm Mihirson Hassan. Thanks for tuning in to FC Arizona, not just tonight, but throughout this UPSL season here in fall of 2023. So long, stay safe. It's been an honor to be one of the voices of this team as we continue to cover your team for Inferno TV, which is a student-led club for FC Arizona's. Some of the players will get some applause from the crowd. As I was saying before, it's been an honor and a privilege to be one of the voices of this team this year right here on FC Arizona's YouTube page. Again, we are a broadcast team, Inferno TV. We are student-led. All students at Arizona State University, all students at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication there. All of the stuff you see, from the cameras, from the equipment we use, even from the mics, everything just used from Cronkite. We thank them for giving us the opportunity. I thank Joseph Furtado as well for putting me on this team way back in the spring of 2023 and putting me as one of the lead guys for this team this year. Again, thank you for all the guys there, and even for the directors of Inferno TV, Ari Wall and Chase Beardsley, as this one ends out in a loss for FC Arizona. Like I said, Division 1 final next week here at Campo Verde High School, exactly a week from today. But for now, I'm Mihirson Hassan. So long, have a great night, and stay safe.